90% of supplements are marketing hypes. And I'm telling you that I'm someone who makes their money out of selling supplements. Most people waste money on supplements. I think it's a shortcut. It depresses me, bro. Why are you buying it? Multivitamins, I think it's the biggest waste. You don't know what vitamins you're lacking. Now I tell people all the time, I say, bro, don't waste your money on it. It is what it is.
Why is this sector not regulated?
To be fair, no one knows why. Anyone can make anything. Like, you could make something in your house and sell it on Amazon. You can make up the label, bro. You can put flour in there and say, oh, this is vitamin C. Amazon will ask you, bro. Creatine is the most researched supplement in the world. It works. Collagen comes from like skin, bones. Some of them help your skin, some of them help your bones. It really does work. If you take it on a regular basis, it does work. If anyone tells you pre-workout is good for you, it's talking absolute nonsense. I say to people all the time, if you're not using pre-workout, stay away from it. If you have a coffee,
is there a specific vitamin that you would pick up?
Bro, like, you have to understand what it is.
You've all heard of Pablo Escobar, the guy who moved the white powder. Well, today I've got Pablo Escobar. He's the protein dealer from Wolfenstall. Welcome, Fab.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Not sure about Pablo, bro. The taxman's going to be after me, but yeah, I just sell some subs, that's all.
Come on, what do you mean sell some subs, man? The man's got a bloody Aladdin's cave when you walk into your shop, bro. You recently had a revamp, no?
Yes, that's correct. So we've been there coming up to 8 years now, bro. So we had to up the game. We had, long story short, without being disrespectful to anyone else, but we had a competing business. We bought them out. They've been there, nice guys, you know what I mean? So I don't want them to find this podcast and think, oh, he's talking rubbish about me, bro. Lovely people, family men, but it's one of those things. It's just, you got to move up in the world, innit? So we bought them out. Still got my old shop, using a storage now. I'm going to do something else with it. But yeah, we had a complete revamp with a grand opening about a month ago now. So we're trying to move up and up.
Wow, man, I'm so excited about this podcast because that's a perfect example of a merger and an acquisition. Do you know what I mean? It's like, are you competing? No, I just bought them out. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't no competition because I am the competition, you know? I love that. I love how you've opened up many businesses. You've got a PT business, you're part owner in a gym, etc. So on the business side of things, I'm so excited. But also, I'm somebody who really enjoys my fitness, and obviously I take a lot of, pride and care about my health, and I'm very, very interested in learning all of that sort of side of things. And I know you're quite a knowledgeable person because every time I'd walk into your shop, it wouldn't just be pick up a protein powder, $5.99, here you go, sort of thing. You'll be like, right, listen, these are the flavors, this tastes good, that tastes like this. Like, you'd always give us a proper insight, Has that always been part of your personality?
So, bro, like I said, I've known you for a long time, man. I've known you since we haven't met yesterday. I've known you for, about 6-7 years now, and I met you in the gym first. So originally, when I first started, I think my ethos with anything is trying to be honest. Just, I think that's always my ethos. So taking it into a supplement shop, not knowing what I'm doing, I just came in. I thought, you know what? I'm going to lie to people. Do you know what I mean? If money will come, money will come. Like, I work hard. I can work hard. Like I said, going back to my last story, I graduated in a degree in business economics. Then I went to do security. I was working 7 days at a time. I don't mind working, bro. Do you see what I mean? So it's like, money will come, but if you can try and be honest at the same time, people will like you, people will respect you. And I think that's always been the case. And even if you look at my Google reviews, like, you'll see it, bang, bang, all in all, it, like, that point of honesty and just being real with people. We live in London, but people ain't stupid. And that's the reality. People know when you're giving them the black. You can blag someone 1, 2, 3, 4, but the 5th time they'll be like, hang on a minute, bro, you're giving me the black. And they'll tell 10 people. If you do good, they might not tell anyone. If you do bad, they'll tell 10 people. And that's the ethos I stuck with, just being honest and explaining it to you. Like, I love supplements. That's what I do. When I was young, I spent all my money on supplements. I used to be a fat kid in school. When I went to college, I started gym. And then when I went to university, I was like, okay, cool, I want to compete.
So you was fat in school?
Yeah, I used to be fat in school, bro. Like, I didn't do sports. Even people ask me, oh, do you watch football? I said, no, bro, I'm not into sports. Like, literally nothing. Only thing I used to watch was the WWE or WWF back then, that's all. And I was like, I want to be like these guys, Like,
so how'd you make that transition? Like, today you've got, what, 28 waist?
I've got those, I think, a bit bigger than that. But yeah, how did I make the transition?
Because like, when you habits are carried, like, made from when you're young. Yeah. So when you're used to eating junk, no matter what you do and you try to get away from it, you'll end up, it doesn't hit the spot until you have that chicken drumstick, you know what I mean? That fried chicken. And if you don't have that discipline to get into the gym or run, it's always like a chore. How did you change that mindset?
Bro, realistically, why most men get into fitness and bodybuilding is to impress women.
Yeah.
And that's the reality of it. No matter what anyone says, bro. Like, I don't want my wife to listen to this and just think bad of me. But no matter what people say, it's to impress women. So it's like, I never used to get no girls looking at me. It's what it was, you know what I mean? I'm happy to say it. Like, I thought, well, you know what? I need to like get into shape. I want to be like this. Like I said, I was massive into WWE. It's like, well, I want to have those muscles. I want to be hench. That's the reality. And then I just started getting to the gym, just doing cardio. I didn't know much about weight. I thought if I eat 2-3 times a day, I'm going to get ripped and shredded. Then when I went to college, that's when I first started doing cardio, boom, boom. And then I went to university, then I carried on, and I was just slim. And I was like, I'm not really getting hit. What's going on? And then I looked more into it, and got some older friends around me because I was at university, and they sort of guided me to certain things. Then after I left uni, I got myself online, it wasn't online, a PT back then. Don't forget, I'm 38, and this was when I was 23. So long time that online coaches didn't exist back then. None of these Instagram influencers. So I got myself a coach in the gym, same gym we used to go to. And that's when I first started really getting to know about fitness and bodybuilding, what it actually takes. And that's how I started, bro. Really and truly, bro. It's just one of those things. I just wanted to like impress women, bro. That's how it started. That's the reality, isn't it?
But what made you stay consistent? Because a lot of people find, I've gone this month and summer's over now. Get the big jumpers out. Oh, fuck gym, like it's too cold.
I think, I fell off it loads of times. And the reality is I fell off it loads of times. Then I was like, bro, like, you just feel a bit shit about yourself. And that's the reality. You feel a bit shit and then you're like, you know what, let me jump back on it. And now, obviously, I do this for a living. So if people come in, like, now currently I'm 90 kilos. At my biggest, I was 107. But it's, again, for me, I don't like to be, it's pointless being big now, do you know what I mean? As long as I'm in shape, I go on holiday. Obviously, from my social media, I go on holidays a lot. Last year I went 11 holidays. So it's one of those things. If I can stay a beach body, as they call it, at 90 kilos, amazing.
Yeah.
And that's the goal now. Like, I'm working, but I haven't got time to prioritize gym anymore. Like, I love gym, I love fitness. I train 6 days a week, but at the same time, it's not my sole priority. Do you know what I mean?
So how do you get that work-life balance in there? Because a lot of people say, I would love, people look at you and go, he's got too much time on his hands. Yeah. But yet you're a business owner, multiple business owner, and you get your gym and you get your diets in and stuff. Like, how do you mold that into your lifestyle?
It's like anything, bro. It's what you want to do, isn't it? If you don't enjoy it, then don't do it. Simple. Loads of people like, bro, I get it, because I do a bit. I'm not promoting my online coaching, but I hate it, bro. I don't have time to take any more clients. So before I even start this, I'm not promoting my online coaching. I don't have enough time to take any more people. But anyway, it's a lot of clients say to me, bro, like, I haven't done this. I said, no problem. It's up to you. You've paid me anyway. And I'm honest with them. You've paid me anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. And when I give them the blunt, honest truth, they feel, shit, he's right. Like, you've paid me, mate. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Like, why are you wasting your money? And I tell them straight, bro, I don't need you, like, I'm okay, God. I'm not a millionaire, bro, but I'm not.
Are you sure, bro? I see your supercars, bro.
No, but I was like,
man had a Lamborghini on his last opening.
No. McLaren, not Lamborghini. But anyway, it's one of those things. It's, bro, you do it if you want to do it. You don't want to do it, don't do it. No problem. And that's the reality of it. Don't do it, no problem. No one cares. No one cares apart from you. Even if you're the biggest, henchiest, rippiest man in the world, someone's going to look at you for 2 minutes and be, okay. And then when they go home, they're going to forget about you. No one cares apart from yourself. And that's the harsh reality. That's the harsh reality, bro. That's why even when I said it to you, you thought about yourself. You're like, you're right, he's right. No one cares, bro.
Whoa. But it's true. Do you know what? Where's that alpha-ness gone, like, with advice? Like, people are too, like, they're pussyfoot, like, it'll be all right, you'll be fine. But you know what? Some people need to be told.
Going back to this, right? You hit, like, today, that what you said to me struck a note to me, because I've been listening to Andrew Tate for the last, I don't listen to podcasts, but I've stopped listening to music in the gym. I just think, anyway, that's a lifestyle choice, bro. I just think listen to music is a little bit poison, bro. The lyrics they use in the music. But anyway, that's a different story. Yes. I'm not trying to preach to anyone. So I listen to a lot of podcasts. Yeah. Like, but I don't enjoy podcasts, but I listen to it so something to listen to. And I stumbled across Andrew Tate. And like, the things he says, bro, is honest. And he says, like, the things he's saying, he's got a 3-year-old girl and he treats her like a princess. His boy will have a harsh reality. Like, his little daughter will go on a private jet, whereas his son sends him on a normal commercial plane. And it's true, bro. Like, where has that masculinity, the alpha male, gone? It's really and truly alpha men, like, don't mean you have to be rude and aggressive. You just have to deal with your shit. And that's what being a proper man is. But you just got to deal with it.
Do you think men and women are different?
Massively. I think, and it's a touchy topic. I can see you're thinking twice about how we should approach this topic. But bro, men and women are massively different.
Yeah.
Listen, if you ask me, I'll give you the prime example, bro. My missus just passed the driving test, right, the other day. She hadn't lived it, but she's 32 now. She hasn't lived it. So January she passed. Got a Ford Fiesta 59 player, bang up, bro. Because I knew she was going to smash it up. Bro, Lord behold, 2 weeks later, she smashed up the same door twice. I was like, no problem. I laughed it off because I knew that was what it was. Do you see what I mean? The car was only a $3,000 car, bro.
Wow.
So I was like, no problem. Smash it up a little bit more. And what happened was, 4 to 5 days ago, car broke down. Took it to my mate's garage. He said, look, the car's gone. No problem. It's what it is. Bro, like, I haven't got time on my hand. So I saw a new Mini, only like 3-4 years old. And I was like, when I was searching Auto Trader, my main thing is, what's closest to me? So I found a Mini. I went to see it. Lovely car. Probably she don't like Mini.
Oh.
Bro, like, without being disrespectful for her, like, I've seen the car, happy to pay for it, but it's my job. When I look at it, it's my job to make sure she's okay.
Right.
Do you see what I mean? But it's like, she's like, oh, I don't really like, what can I do? I got the car anyway. So what can I do? Do you know what I mean? But it saves me the aggro. But as a man, I know the fact that she doesn't like it, I'll have to take the aggro from her. It's what it is. But I've decided to make that choice that I'd rather get it from the ear from her rather than I value my time more. So I'm happy to her to moan at me for a few days. But as a man, it's my responsibility to make sure she's okay.
Yes.
And men are different. Do they different? Of course. No one, when I bought a car, bro, if something messed up, I had to deal with it. No one will help me. No one will do anything. And that's the reality, isn't it? If you think about it, bro, like your mum got treated the same. My mum had got a degree in law, bro, from our times. Bro, she never worked in a day in her life because my dad made sure, look, you look after the kids, do what you have to do, you don't have to work. And that's how we've been raised. If my missus wants to work, no problem.
So why do you think, like, you know, in the system, there's like all this feminism, more woman power, equal pay? They want to, you know, get, you know, it seems like we're competing with each other rather than, you know, I think that I personally think that a man just needs that 1% more just to feel like a man. And
well, if women want to if women is doing the same job with me, 100% get equal pay. If you're doing a better job, get more pay. I'm all for that. I like when women work. Do you know what I mean? I was like, yeah, that's a woman in power. Like, that's cool. I come from Bangladesh. Prime Minister, she's a woman. Do you see what I mean? So, no problem. But at the same time, if a woman don't want to work, I truly believe she shouldn't have to work. If a man wants to look after. However, as a man, bro, there's no option. You have to work. Do you see what I mean? If I see a man who stays at home, I look at him and I think, oh, bro, I don't respect him as much. And
something's gone wrong here.
Yeah, that's the reality, bro. If a woman want to work, no problem. He's got no issues with it. But if you don't want to work at the same time, don't want to work. So I think that's getting into a little political issue. Political.
Well, here's one for you. You know, what do you think of men competing in women's sports nowadays?
That is completely wrong, isn't it? I mean, we're going down a different route now. I mean, listen, I completely and utterly disagree with that side of life. Like,
can women be just as strong as men? You've been in the gym very long time. You deal with supplements and stuff.
No, men will always be stronger. That's how physically, pound for pound, men are stronger, isn't it? That's it's what it is. Do you see what I mean? That's the basis of science.
Because then you've got all of a sudden Christopher is now Christina, and he's just cleaned up all of the gold medals.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that to me is completely wrong. And like, that is, God made you. I'm a religious man, bro. God made you how they made you. Do you see what I mean? If whatever you want to do your thing in it. If you want to do that in the behind clothes, do your thing, no problem. But please don't tell me, don't ask me to accept it as right. That's what I say. Don't tell my kids it's right.
But don't you feel that since sort of COVID time happened, the whole world just flipped upside down with all these topics and stuff coming out?
100%. I think since COVID, there's a lot of things have changed. I think it's made people a lot more outspoken. Everyone's come out. I think life has had a little bit of reset and people's mindset has changed a lot. Their way of thinking has changed a lot. It's one of those things, but like, listen, COVID time is crazy, bro. Like, if you think about it, if someone told you this would have place a bet £1 million that would be locked up in the house, you say, yeah, I'll place that bet. Never thought it would happen.
But I just like after even when we came out, all of these other conspiracies and stuff came out. Men identifying more as women. Like I felt these topics are quite new. I wasn't hearing this in school myself.
Nah,
You know what I mean? I didn't even in uni like not I'm not homophobic or nothing like that. I've got gay friends, but somebody would just like call you gay. You're a gay boy, and be like, oh shit, oh shut up, bro. Yeah, whatever. But you can't. If you said that now, mate, you're going down. You're going down. You're being published, social media, and shamed, and everything. Like people are very sensitive now.
100%, bro. 100%. I agree. You're right. I remember.
Like, school time, you're a batty boy.
You're gay. Stop being gay. Like I get it. Like, do you see what I mean? It's what it is, isn't it? We get some sort of connotation to it. Like, listen, people, do what you're doing, bro. If you're gay and you cause me no harm, I have no problem. If you cause me no harm, I have no problem.
Right, so I want to ask you, I'm going to the gym now. I've been there for a few months. I'm feeling good. I think I'm eating all right. Do I need supplements?
Do you need supplements, bro? Supplements, again, bro, I make my living out of supplements, but my main concept is I don't lie to anyone. I take a load of supplements. If you're going to gym for a few months, bro, I guarantee you, like, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying you as a example. If you're going to the gym for a few months, you haven't got your diet on point. Like going back yesterday, I use real life examples. Boys come out, he's like, I wonder best weight gainer. So I've looked at him. I said, all right, cool. I'm gonna sting him here on purpose to teach him a lesson. I said, this one, bro, 49 pound. Like, yeah, will you make me gain weight? I bought that other one last time. The other one was like 46 pound. I said, bro, why are you wasting your money? He's like, what do you mean? He goes, how many times a day do you eat? It's like twice. I said, bro, how are you gonna grow? What do you mean? Like, I have this. I said, bro, like, come on, man. Like, bodybuilding is simple maths. The more calories you put in, the bigger you're gonna get. Like, eat food. If you eat 4 meals and 2 of these, you're gonna grow. I guarantee you. If you don't, I'll give your money back. But most people waste money on supplements. I think it's a shortcut, and it depresses me, bro. And I get my message if I show you my inbox on my phone, bro. Like, every day, what's the best weight gainer? The best way is food, rice and chicken. Put some peanuts, like have some peanuts as desserts or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Right? Calories is your best friend. Like there's no supplements. I mean, there's a lot of supplements you can take. For example, in the UK, vitamin D3 is very important. Vitamin C is very important to boost your immune. These are the things that loads of immunes. Like if I was to give to my mum and dad, for example, vitamin D3, omega-3, a very high quality one, not cheap supplements are what they are. They are cheap supplements.
So is a Holland and Barrett going to serve me?
Holland and Barrett is
not on the penny sale.
To be fair, bro, I haven't been on them for years, but I don't even know what they have. But a lot of people, Holland and Barrett is a profit. It's a money making machine, bro. They make their own supplements. And listen, I haven't been on Holland and Barrett for years, bro. Do you see what I mean? But I personally wouldn't buy my supplements from Holland and Barrett. They are what they are. Cheap supplements are what they are. Cheap supplements. It's just like buying cheap. Like, listen, for example, you do a lot of building work yourself. You're not going to spend £80 on a t-shirt. You're going to say, let me go Primark because it's a cheap t-shirt. I know if I put it in wash, it might shrink anyway. So what I'll do, I'll buy a £5 t-shirt, use it to do housework. When it shrinks, I'll chuck it away. Simple concept, bro. The concept is simple because you understand it. Chicken and chips. I haven't got much money in my pocket. Let me go get chicken and chips from a chicken shop. £5. You understand the concept. It's not healthy. It's cheap. The primary objective you're looking for is cheap. Same thing when you're buying a t-shirt. The primary incentive is you're looking for cheap. It's a throwaway. Exactly what supplements industry, exactly the same thing. It is what it is. It's made in an inferior way just to increase their profit intake. Like I know what profit margins for Holland and Barrett working, and it's ridiculously high.
So how do I know in terms of what's scientifically proven from this supplement versus the marketing hype? Like if I've got a big influencer going, you need this right now, like Fury got Furosity drink, or KSI got Prime drink, and next minute, like on the scientific side, it's full of bloody sugar.
Well, let me tell you something, and I hope you use this bit as the real, right? 90% of supplements are marketing hypes, and I'm telling you that from someone who makes their money out of selling supplements. Okay, now carry on. I just did that to the camera to give you that little. Right.
You understand
bro,
social media.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's none of these supplements FDA approved. Do you see what I mean? It's one of those things people take, and I tell people all the time, like, bro, like, why are you buying it? Multivitamins, I think it's the biggest waste. Like, you don't know what vitamins you're lacking. Yeah, especially that one a day. bro, you got to take about 20 tablets. No wonder they don't work. You're probably going to take about 20 tablets to get a decent amount. And I just told you, and I tell people all the time, I said, bro, don't waste your money on it. It is what it is. If you want to buy it, what happens when you take a multivitamin? Your body might lack 2 or 3 different ingredients, minerals. What happens, the rest of the minerals, you just piss it out. And that's the reality of it. The best thing to do, if you ask me, how do you know? Okay, how do I know? I'll answer it. Get a blood test. Go get a private blood test. Don't go to the NHS. NHS doctors won't give it to you because it costs them money. I don't know if you know. I'm sure you know how the GP surgery works. GP surgery get paid per patient allowance. So the more money they save, the more money a GP surgery makes. GP surgery is a private organization. So if you go in there and ask them for a blood test, they'll say to you now, or they give you 5 biomarkers. Get a full spectrum blood test, 55 biomarkers. I do them every 3 months. I try to anyway.
How much do they cost?
They cost. So we do again, bro. I don't want to start selling anything because you're asking you. So I'll tell you. So we actually work with a doctor. So we do the blood test in our shop. It costs £220, but it comes with a full doctor's consultation. So the doctor will tell you he's a specialized in bodybuilding. He will tell you, look, take this. You get an expert opinion. But that's what. But get the blood test done anyway. It doesn't really matter. Just, you know what I mean? Get it done anyway. And I tell people all the time, listen, bro, get it done. Like, don't ask me questions. I never try and sell to people. I put it on my social media. People who come, do it with us. People who don't come, just do it anyway. It's not a problem. Bring the brothers to me. I'm not a doctor, by the way. I'm not a doctor. However, I'm well adversed in the field of understanding what the blood results say. So I can give you an educated advice. Again, I profess to people, listen, I'm not a doctor. Don't take his medical advice. However, I have an educated guess as to what you need. And most of the 99% of the time, I'm right.
The supplement industry is so diverse. Like, you've got protein powders, creatine powders, supplements, vitamins, all sorts of things. Yet a lot of these are not FDA approved. Why is this sector not regulated?
It's, to be fair, no one knows why. Like, it's a food supplement. Like, it would be too. They should regulate it, bro, and they should regulate it because anyone can make anything. Like, you could make something in your house and sell it on Amazon.
Wow. Just,
you know what I mean? No one will say nothing as long as you don't put any bad ingredients in there.
Yeah.
But you can make up the label, bro. You can put flour in there and say, "Oh, this is whatever." Do you know? You can say this is vitamin C. I would say to you, "I'll prove it." Amazon will ask you, bro. You just have to tick some Amazon boxes. They have some label compliance that you have to tick. You can sell them.
Has anyone died from taking supplements, bro?
Has anyone died? Yes, some people have died. Not say tell that Preworkout, for example. I think one of the old school Preworkout, Jack Freedy, which is very popular. 2 people have died, but that's because, bro, like this, you have to understand what it is. It's like saying, has anyone died from eating fried food? Of course they have. But not immediately. Do you see what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like fried food is 10 times worse. However, if you're taking a pre-workout, it stimulates your heart, and it's supposed to be short bursts of energy. So you go to the gym, lift some weights. That's what pre-workout is supposed to. So if you're going to do a marathon run on it, like that's what one of the people who died, like, your heart's going to be under pressure because I'm doing a marathon run. Do you see what I mean? So people have that short answer. Mm-hmm. Long answer is because you didn't follow instructions. So you have to understand, again, you have to, like, had the lady had come to my shop, it's not speaking ill of the dead, but like I said, give an example, someone had come to my shop, I would run them, listen, you're taking this is serious stuff, don't mess around with it. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do this.
I've got so many more questions for you, and I want to know a little bit more about your journey. But before we do that, I want to do some myth busting on these 10 products that are always sold. So I want to know a little bit more about whey protein.
Whey protein. So whey protein essentially comes from is derived from milk. Whey protein is an easy way of getting your protein intake. The best one is whey protein isolate. That's what I use. You can even get it further broken down to whey protein hydrolyzed. Again, is whey protein good? I drink it only because I'm working. I eat 5 meals a day. I aim for about 200 grams, 180 to 200 grams of protein a day. So as you can imagine, bro, if I'm working, I'm running a business, I work 7 days, it's hard for me. So as soon as I finish my workout, bang in 30 grams of protein, which yields me about 26 grams of protein. And I'll have one in the night. I'll have half a scoop mixed with my Greek yogurt and just go to bed with it.
So am I going to get wench if I start drinking protein powder?
Protein is the building block of muscle. Nothing beats real food. And that's the reality. Nothing beats real food. So answer your question long and short. Will you get hench? Yes, you will. Is it a miracle product? Better than chicken? Better than beef? Better than fish? No.
Okay. So if I'm going to get some whey isolate right now, which one am I going for?
I mean, there's a few different ones. The most popular one is ISO 100 dimetized. The one I use is called Bagger. Like, there's loads. Depends again, bro. Depends how much you want to spend. That's the reality.
What about if it's by Ronnie Coleman or
Ronnie Coleman does. Ronnie Coleman flopped in the UK. I love Ronnie Coleman, but again, I haven't used this. It doesn't really come to the UK anymore, so I actually haven't used the supplements for a long time.
Oh, who's the other big bodybuilder that used to compete with him who beat him?
Dorian Yates.
No, the other guy.
The other guy, Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler. Yeah. Like these guys. Are their brands scientific and are they really that passionate that they've become Mr. Olympia? They want the same results for you? Or is it just slap on my name just to let me make a ton of money now because I've live off my name?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love these guys. I grew up watching them, so I would never speak ill of them because these are my not my role model. These are the guys. They're my childhood heroes. You know. Yeah. But listen, they're shrewd. They're clever. They're smart. Do you see what I mean? Jay Cutler's very smart. He's got loads of property businesses, etc. Ronnie Coleman, multi-millionaire now. To be fair, I don't know if he is or not. I presume he is. I'll Google it. Let me know. But these are businessmen, bro. So obviously they've achieved fame in the industry of bodybuilding, and now they're like, you know what? We're gonna do something with it. Fair enough, bro. Like, fair enough. Is it amazing? Absolutely not. Are there better products out there than their products? Absolutely. Are their products shit? To be fair, I can't answer you that because I don't use their products. I don't really sell them. So if I don't stock something, I don't really research much into it. But logic dictates it's not going to be shit. If that's such a word, shit. It's going to be above average.
So how do I know if you weren't around what isolated pro to take? What am I looking for when I pick it up or turn it around? Like, is there anything I can spot?
Okay, anything. You have to look at the ingredients first. So in the ingredients will tell you a lot of different things. Again, bro, it's not I can't really tell you right now because I haven't got a product, but I can compare it. So when you come to my shop next time, ask me and I'll say, and you'll be like, wow, okay, just by reading the label, it tells me. No one, bro, some of these brands not even lying to you no more. Do you get it? But it's your fault for not reading.
Does the flavor matter?
Flavor, vanilla, rule of thumb, vanilla always has less calories.
Oh,
and more protein.
You're joking.
No,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It tells you in the back of the tub.
Okay, so
that's what I'm saying to you. For you, someone who's been going to gym, who's competed, like, you didn't know. No one knows, bro. No one knows. Yeah.
Shit, man. Go for vanilla next time.
Yeah, vanilla always has more. Yeah, less calories, less sugar, and more protein. Just look at it. Wow. Even if you just go online now after this podcast, just look at it.
I thought chocolate was the one, bro.
No, chocolate. Oh, you drink what you're drinking. It's a minimal amount, but it's what it is.
I hear you. Yeah, so what should my budget be when I'm spending on protein powder? Am I going for the 2 big tubs that are on special offer, like 20 quid each, and then I've got £40 now, I've got 3 months supply?
Again, bro, going for those, bro, they're gonna be like they're gonna be like milk based, like skim milk protein. I wouldn't personally. If I know, like, my body doesn't like lactose, so what happens is if I drink cheap quality protein, I get bloated, bro. Straight away, I'll know again someone's lying about something in there, and that's the reality. How much should your budget be? If you go for an American product, you're paying a lot more premium because they have to import it, tax it, etc. So go for like a UK high quality UK brand. If you're not costly budget, so then what happens is you don't pay for the import taxes, etc. So it works out a little bit cheaper for similar quality.
Hey, some great tips there. One thing about protein powder, you don't want to leave like one of them like protein tubs in the back of your car and then find it. Because then you open that mother.
That's there.
Okay, tell me a little bit about creatine. I'm going to take creatine, I'll get hench.
Creatine again. Creatine is the most researched supplement in the world. It works. Do I take creatine? That's what you're probably going to ask next. And how much to take? I personally don't take creatine. Why? Because creatine bloats me. So if I take creatine, bro, you sit straight in my face. Really great for recovery, really great for endurance, really great for building strength. But my body holds a lot of water on creatine. Again, I do blood tests every 3 months. So my doctor hates me taking creatine because my kidney enzymes increase. I'm 38 now. I'm not old, but I'm not young neither.
What does that mean when your kidney enzymes increase?
So the byproduct of creatine levels are really high in my kidneys, higher than average. But again, health is number one for me.
Yeah.
So I don't take creatine at the moment. Again, bro, like a lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people don't cycle it. With creatine, you have to drink a lot more water, so your kidneys have to be filtered. And those are the things that people don't understand. I understand because I spend the money doing blood tests.
And can you take creatine month by month all year long?
Essentially, you can, bro. Again, essentially, everyone's body is different. Some people, very rarely, some people get stomach upset. Very rarely, some people lose hair. But again, bro, everyone is so different. You have to. Creatine is by far the best-selling product in my shop. Do people see results from it? Absolutely. But again, like, do understand these are all supplements. Every single thing has a side effect. Do you know what I mean? Like even eating too much chicken will have a side effect. So understand what it is you're taking. Do your due diligence. Again, like if you need any information, just come and see me. I'll tell you the breakdown of it, and then you make your educated decision. But does creatine work? Absolutely. Pound for pound, the most researched supplement in the world, it works.
There's two types, isn't it? Mono.
There's a few types of creatine.
There's a mono and...
There's so many types of creatine. It's how they filter it. So creatine monohydrate is the basic form. Then they filter it HCl. You got creatine ethyl ester. You got creatine alkali, painted version of creatine. There's so many types.
Which one's the best one?
I like creatine HCl. Reason why? Because but there's no proof on this, by the way. So if you go on Google, blah blah blah, you'll see it. There's no studies been done long enough to see it. But I like it because it essentially holds a creatine HCl or creatine alkali. It holds a little bit less water for me when I've tried it before in the past. But again, it does increase my kidney enzyme, so I don't really take it. But yeah. Like if I take creatine mono, bro, if I chuck in 5-6 grams a day, you'll see me next week, bro. My face will get bloated. Yeah, but like, I'll feel
Fabs like that.
Yeah. I'll be bigger, but it's a lot of water retention.
Hey, what about BCAAs, branched chain amino acids?
Branched chain amino acids, again, bro. Branched chain amino acids, EAA or BCAA. EAAs are 9 different amino acids. In the EAA, you have branched chain amino acids as well. So I always tell people to take EAAs. But does it work? Absolutely. But however, a lot of people say, it don't really work. Yeah, it doesn't work. If you're not putting your body under stress, so if you're like an average gym girl who's going there just to stay fit and healthy, you probably won't see the difference. If you are a hardcore trainer, 100,000,000% you'll see a difference. You see your recovery better, you see your endurance better. But again, bro, if you're not training that hard, don't waste your money.
So what is it really doing for me? What
it's helping you recover. Okay. And it does work, bro. It does work. When I'm competing, when I'm really low calories, I drink it throughout the day. It helps me suppress my hunger. It does work, bro. But again, only works if you're training hard enough. If you're an average Joe, then don't waste your money on it.
And how much am I spending on these and what sort of brands?
A very good one, 35 quid. Average one, 20 quid.
Okay. And what am I looking at if I imagine I'm in Scotland right now.
Yeah.
And I've just walked into a supplement shop and Fab's not around. How do I know what to do?
Try and find one that's got a little bit of electrolytes in there. That's got about 10 to 12 grams of aminos in there per serving. Of actual aminos, not the serving size. So that's a rule of thumb.
Beta-alanine.
Beta-alanine. So beta-alanine is a product for endurance. But what happens is if people take, so you have to take it every day. You have to load your body with it. However, if I give you some beta-alanine right now, it makes you tingly.
Yeah.
So what happens, a lot of pre-workouts, most pre-workouts have 3.2 grams of beta-alanine in it because they say it's a scientific dosage. So what happens is people think, oh yeah, something is working. I mean, you have to load it in your body. Just the cyclists, marathon runners, they take a lot of beta-alanine, by the way. Okay. It's an endurance product. Does it work? Absolutely. But you have to take it every day. But if I give it to you right now, you'll see you'll start itching. So what happens when you go to the gym downstairs, you think something's working. Yeah. Oh yeah. But it does. It gives you the mental boost. And what happens when the blood starts flowing, you stop itching. So what you do, you end up pumping up harder because you want your itchiness to stop.
Yeah.
So the mental thing is like, oh wow, yeah, it's working.
I actually took that beta-alanine. I bought just that ingredient itself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very cheap when you buy it by yourself. Yeah. And I felt the tinglingness, but I really felt it worked for me.
It does work. You have to load it every day. It does work.
I thought it was a game changer, just that one 100%. Ingredient.
So it's a really popular product there in endurance athletes.
And how much am I spending?
Beta at £10.
Okay. Glutamine.
Glutamine is an amino acid. So it was discovered in the 60s to 70s. Don't quote the year on it. What happens is it stops muscle being catabolic. So what happens with people who are suffering from HIV, etc., they used to put it on the IV drips, intravenous. Amazing product for that. However, problem is when you drink it, your stomach kills a lot of it off. However, the byproduct of that is it's really good for stomach gut health. Really good for that. So what happens is, if you take it first thing in the morning, 5 to 10 grams, really good for stomach gut health.
What does that mean? Good stomach gut
Gut
health?
health, you like stomach bacteria that helps digestion.
Okay. And is that expensive?
Nah, glutamine, again, bro, a decent quality one, about 20 quid for 500 grams, which will last you 50 days.
And any brands that we're looking out for?
I mean, essentially the most popular one I sell in my shop is called Reflex. They're a decent brand,
Okay.
UK product.
Okay, let's look at casein protein powder.
Casein protein, because casein protein is slow digesting protein. It takes about 7 to 8 hours to release into your body. Is it worth it? I only take casein. I don't sell much of casein in my shop because I put people away off it. Reason being, because now you're getting someone to buy a normal whey protein, which isolate, which is about 60 quid for a good one. Then you're getting to buying another type of casein for 40 to 50 pounds, depends what size it is. Bro, that's 90 quid. You just come in and spend in one whack. And I think that's a bit of a con, really. I don't use casein. Only time I use casein is during Ramadan when I'm fasting. Apart from that, I don't use casein. Listen, you're not going to lose your muscle in 8 hours that you're sleeping.
Hang on. So when you're fasting, casein...
Yeah, fasting, yeah. Because obviously slow releasing protein, it helps, keeps you filled up a bit. Obviously, don't forget we're fasting for 16 hours.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
So while you're fasting, casein powder...
casein powder comes in handy.
It gives you a bit of energy.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit full, bro. Keeps you a little bit full.
By the way, can you compete when you're fasting?
You can do what you want, bro. It's just shouldn't do because obviously you're dehydrated, but yeah.
Okay, fish oils, omega-3s.
Omega-3, awesome stuff, bro. You need about 6 to 6, depends on how much you weigh, 6 to 10,000, which is about 6 to 10 tablets. But again, bro, it has to be a good quality one.
A day?
A day. Yeah.
You need 6 tablets a day?
You need about 6 to 10,000, depending on your body weight and how active your lifestyle is. 1 or 2 ain't gonna cut it.
Okay, and
again, bro, depends. So how much oily fish you're eating. If you're eating enough oily fish, bro, don't bother.
Okay.
Why are you wasting on supplements? You're using the real thing. Salmon, for example. You eat the real deal, bro. Like, just depends. Again, just depends how your diet is.
And what benefits does omega-3 give me?
Heart health, brain health. It helps you lubricate your joints a little bit. Really good, just an all-purpose product.
Yeah, is that what?
Again, it comes from fish, bro. Have the fish if you can. So don't need to supplement that.
Are people in Bangladesh like more healthy?
Probably, yeah, bro.
Because they eat a lot of fish, no?
Yeah, apart from the ghee they eat. Yeah, but it's
I heard ghee's really good.
Ghee is very good. I cook with ghee. Yeah. I know, yeah, proper.
Is that Eddie Abbew, he says that. He goes, oh, look, they're stopping you from using this stuff. This is the real McCoy.
Yeah, ghee is very good, bro. And now I use buffalo ghee now. I don't use oil anymore when I'm at work. Okay. I use it at home because
what's the difference?
It's pure, bro, but it's pure from the farm. I know where it comes from. So they're buffaloes, they keep pure buffalo ghee. I like it. It smells nice as well.
Okay, what we saying about pre-workouts, bro?
Pre-workout, bro, is probably the most unhealthiest supplement there is.
Bloody hell. Why was I told that?
It's one supplement I can't live without. So it's like someone smoking a cigarette. You know it's really bad for you, but you still take it. One of my best-selling products in the shop. It's what it is, bro. Like, if anyone tells you pre-workout is good for you, it's talking absolute nonsense.
Bro, some of them just make you go crazy.
Yeah, it's what it is, bro. I'm addicted to it. I can't live without it. Is it good for you? Absolutely not. You're mad. Very bad for you.
So what is pre-workout designed to do?
Just give you that shitloads of energy, bro. It just makes you more mad in the gym. Like I say to people all the time, if you're not using pre-workout, stay away from it. If you're not reliant on it, if you can just have a coffee, have a coffee.
And what am I looking for in a pre-workout? The flavor or what?
Bro, pre-workout is so different. Like every single person is completely different how to react to it.
Yeah.
It's literally, I can't even tell you what you're looking for. Most popular one is called C4. If I took a C4, I'd probably go sleep, bro. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's a basic.
How it reacts to your body.
Yeah, how tolerant you are to caffeine and then the steams, etc.
And how much am I paying for a good pre-workout?
Depends, bro. I've got £60. I've got £90 pre. Forget £60. I've got £90 pre-workouts, and I've got £18 pre-workouts.
Bodybuilding is expensive,
mad, bro. Mad. It's a niche market. Don't get it wrong, but it's a luxury market, isn't it? So when a luxury market comes, you can demand for whatever you want, bro. Like, look at a Gucci t-shirt, £300 for what? For a t-shirt, bro. You're mad. However, it's a luxury market. You know that you want to sell that.
I hear you. What are we saying about multivitamins?
Again, bro, I think I started with that conversation. Multivitamins, I think a lot of it, your body takes it and just pisses it out. So you have to understand what vitamins your body lacks.
What about that £1 tub I'm buying from Howland Barrett?
Throw in the bin.
Is there a specific vitamin that you would pick out and say, I would buy that?
Vitamin D3. If you're living in London, vitamin D3.
Okay, and why? Why? Because you're
Because
living in London.
we're lacking it in our body.
What is that? Sunlight.
Yeah, sunlight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what does that do?
Makes you depressed if you don't have enough. It makes you feel tired.
Okay.
Like, if you have enough vitamin D, that's what people in the sunny countries are happier, bro.
So vitamin D3 can be like an antidepressant.
Yeah, bro. Antidepressant, it gives you natural like energy, keeps you boosted, bro. If you're lacking energy, you feel tired, lethargic.
So what we saying about like zinc, magnesium, aspartic?
Aspartic acid, zinc, magnesium. Again, bro, it helps you recover. Most people like magnesium as well. Puts you in a good sleep. It's one of those minerals you need as well. Good, I take it. The aspartic acid, supposed to boost your natural testosterone. There's a lot of other products I'd use personally, but
Like what?
like Tonga Ali, Shilajit. Those are natural
Testosterone boosters.
boosters. Yeah.
When does a man's testosterone start decreasing?
Bro, don't forget. So I always refer to London. London is a different echelon to any other part in the world. London is so busy. So if you're living in London, and stress is the biggest killer of testosterone. So what happens is London, we're stressed. That you know better than anyone how stressed we're in London, bro.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I mean? That's what we need to get away. So in London, generally as a rule of thumb, your testosterone start decreasing as soon as, bro, like quite early age. Do you know what I mean?
What's an early age, roughly?
I don't know, bro. Everyone's different in it. So, do you know what I mean? Some people are living at home, doing nothing by the age of 40. They're chilled, relaxed. Do you know what I mean? So I've seen so many different variations. That's why blood test is so important. It might not be, a lot of people think, my test is, bro, it might not be your test. Like, I've got one guy coming here, so he's a builder, like Albanian brothers. Bro, he's 40. His testosterone is so high. And I thought, bro, this is the best blood, but he's active, bro, he's working. So his blood results are the best bloods that I've ever seen for 40 ever. It's like, wow, everything's tick, 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 tick. Amazing.
Do you think genetics play a key in that as well?
Massively.
Where are the strongest people in the world?
But as a rule of thumb, bro, Eastern Europeans are very strong. I think you'll agree with that as well.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. Some of the builders that you use, they just like carry on and on and on.
Absolutely, bro.
You think it's like passed down from generation what, because of the wars?
Maybe. God knows, bro. But just God knows what it is. And now we go into history, a lot of different things. I don't know. I don't make any guesses.
What nationality would you say is this one of the strongest?
Strongest. I mean, generally, it's because of like a rule of thumb. Anyway, like the African continent, people are generally stronger. Eastern Europeans generally stronger.
Okay. And what about you? You're Bengali, bro.
I'm Bengali, bro.
What's the Bengali gene saying?
Bengali, I think they're built for different things. You see what I mean? I think Asian in general are built for different things. Just like Indians, you see what I mean? Generally smaller people.
Yeah.
But they tend to be smarter.
Apparently our soil wasn't really that good. Whereas the Europeans, they had good soil,
really,
and they were good farmers, and they've had the generation of good, strong vitamins and good food. Whereas the soil in the Asian sort of continents haven't been that good, and we've been eating like half-hearted sort of vitamin food, and that's why not as strong.
Yeah, maybe that's
apparently.
Yeah.
What's vitamin B6?
Vitamin B6 again, bro. It's part of the B vitamin group. I take vitamin B6.
Okay.
I take it.
And what's that for?
I take it to reduce your prolactin level.
What does that mean?
Prolactin level, like your women have high prolactin when they're breastfeeding and stuff like that. Do you see when they're in your period and stuff like that? So vitamin B6 does help aid that. 100 mgs of vitamin B6.
Okay.
That's what I take every day.
I've seen some of these adverts around have a vitamin B12 injection.
Yeah.
And like, it's this fancy thing. You go, it's about 30 quid, 35 quid. And, sometimes they come to the cheap. Is that a hype or what is it about?
If you're lacking vitamin B12, you will get tired. But probably is most people ain't lacking it. You see them, they'll have it and it's be like, oh yeah, bro, it's placebo. Get blood, again, bro, I say to people, get blood test done. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've had vitamin B12 injections, but it's one of those things. But if you're lacking in it, absolutely. If you're not lacking in it, why do it?
So you highly recommend. First thing somebody should do is go and get a blood test.
Listen, if you've got expendable income, I absolutely think getting your blood test every 3 months is essential, or at least 6 months. If 6 months, bro, it costs you £200, 220 quid. Depends what each one you get, how in depth you want it. Cost you £100 a year, bro. That's for your health, bro. 400. If you can't spend 440 quid a year for your health, bro, what's the point of living?
People don't want to invest in themselves.
Bro,
it's too expensive.
Too expensive. I see it all the time.
But
bro,
that nice restaurant where they spent 150 just for a little meal, that one expensive, was it?
100%, bro.
100. So tell me, what built the man? How did you go from being a security guard to a multiple business owner? What went through your head? What was that thought process?
Football is just chance, really, bro. If I'm honest with you, bro, it's one of those things. It's just chance. Doing what I love. I enjoy working. You know, I've never come to work and once in a while I have, but I enjoy work. I enjoy what I do. I think that is the main thing. Like, you know, I don't sell online because I love what I do. I love telling people, talking to people. I enjoy it, guiding people. When people give me that feedback, oh, bro, you helped me out. Like, that's what thrives me. I'm a people pleaser.
So, devil's advocate, how do you scale? How do you get bigger? How do you reach more people? How do you help more people? If that's what you're doing, if you're going that extra mile and just not going, here, just buy that, like a conveyor belt, how do you scale that? Holland and Barrett's, how does everybody get a piece of you?
How do I scale that? Absolutely, bro. To be fair, I've been having meetings for the last couple of weeks. So we're working on our own brand. So I'm actually involved in 2 other supplement brands as well, but I don't really
Sorry, wait, hold on. You're creating your own supplement brand?
Yeah. So, bro, I already involved in 2 other supplement brands, but I don't really advertise it. Boom, boom, boom. I hate trying to push people. Into other things. But we're in the process of creating our own supplement line. A power up supplement line, but again, it's not going to be something small. So I've got some couple of investors in it, trying to do it properly through a proper channel. The main thing is we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. So that's what it is. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're not saying, oh yeah, this is a game changer. Bro, we live in 2024. There's no game changers. And I told you beginning of the conversation, food is the main thing, but there's no game changers, bro. And like, you'll see on Instagram, oh yeah, talking shit.
People want that magic.
Yeah, people want it's magic. So what my own main thing is, even on the contract manufacturers, I said, but my main thing is, listen, if you want to give me a creatine, give me something that says what it says on the tin. Give me a 200 mesh, like, you're going to go into a bit more, 200 mesh pharmaceutical grade creatine. Boom, is what it is. We sell it to you. We sell you the good stuff. Our product isn't a game changer. It is a basic, simple ingredients. However, the main thing is what it says on the tin. Trust us. Does it make sense? Going back to the aminos, again, funky packaging to sell, like superhero packaging, EAAs, I told you, it's not going to be a super expensive one. If you want a super expensive EAA, I'm involved with another brand, that's a high-end EAA. You pay for what you get. It's designed more for people who don't mind spending. An average Joe, listen, take this. It's got electrolytes in there. It's got aminos in there. It tastes nice. Take this. However, you can trust what we say is in there is what is in there. Bro, 60 to 70% of what is on the label don't meet label claims. And that's another topic for another day. But anyway, going back to it, like, that's what the brand is supposed to be. It's supposed to be affordable. It's supposed to be cool. But the main thing is what you says on the tin is what it is. We are not making ridiculous claims. We are giving you a simple product. Take it. Tastes nice. Cool, funky looking.
Then how do you know, like, from selling something and just like going, I'm buying this from a shop at wholesale, I'm selling it at retail, make a little bit of change for it, for my livelihood. What process goes and hang on, I'm going to make that myself. And how do you go to starting your own supplement?
How did I come about this, bro? So I've always wanted to make a power up line, but it's like wishy-washy. So a lot of people, as you know, know me in the industry. So a couple of my connections who are heavily involved in supplement brands, they actually approached me on this and said, bro, listen, let's do something. Like, you've got a thing, you've got a following. And the main thing, people trust me. A lot of people don't like me. I don't know why, bro.
Really?
Yeah, people don't like me, bro. I think, you know what it is? Because I'm outspoken. That's what it is. But it's cool, bro. But however, no one can turn around and say, listen, we don't respect him. Like, absolutely no one, bro. Like, I'd go out of my way and make sure I don't do any bad to people. Do you see what I mean? I'm not gonna, if I have ever told a lie, it's probably by mistake or I didn't know. I will never give it something to someone and say, oh, bro, like, generally in my hand on my heart, if I've given someone a misinformation, it's because I didn't know. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Absolutely not. So I'm saying if I've ever given a misinformation to someone, I didn't know. So it's just like my supplement line. So people understand that they have trust in me. Someone's putting 100, 200, 300 rand on me. They know, listen, it's what it is. Do you see what I mean? And that's the big thing. I think why did I want to start a supplement line is because I want to give something to the people. Again, bro, like, you're not the first person. Every single day I get asked, how do you scale? Oh, go online. I don't want to do it. I don't. It doesn't please me. However, if I see my own brand growing online, and like, I know I'm giving someone something and someone's buying into me, and that is an achievement in itself. So hence why it's like, okay, cool. I want to create my own brand where I can give something to someone knowingly what I said on the back is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Recently, you've scaled. You've gone, I didn't even know, but you've got another shop in Leicester.
So again, bro, guys, that's Leicester shop. So it's from my mate, one of my very close friends in the industry called Liam, and we just became friends. He walked into my shop 7 years ago trying to sell me supplements. I never bought anything of him because the supplements he was selling wasn't great. And he knew it, bro. And the thing is why I got on really him. He's like, yeah, bro, it's what it is, isn't it? Like, it's cool. There was a 5-minute conversation, then he just chilled and we just talked about life, bodybuilding. Like, he's like 6'5", bro, like big dude, 130 kilo. But we just talked about, you just get on with someone and we just talked. I never bought any supplements off him. Like, literally didn't, bro. Then he left the company. Then he's doing what he was doing, boom, boom, boom. He had a supplement shop himself before. To be fair, I think Liam would be a very good guest. Next time he's in London, I'm going to bring him down to meet you, bro. He's got a cool, very cool life story, bro. Like, I actually want to do a podcast with him, bro. Like, he was like, he never tells anyone this, bro. And this is what I liked him the most. Bro, amount of people come into my shop, yeah, bro, I just come out of jail. Like, bro, I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't care, do you know what I mean? You come out of jail. Like, they try and prove something. Bro, he's a big fucking dude, but he's been inside. But he's been inside for serious things. It's not a joke. Just see what I mean? However, that's why I like him. He never told me, bro, for about 3 years, I never know what he went inside for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's only one day by chance I found out. But then he's turned his life around. He left that life. And they used to make money, bro. Like one day I was telling him, yeah, I'm going to say, oh, my mate's got a wedding, bro. I'm going to this hotel in Central. I freaking, what's the big hotel in Central London in Mayfair? Dorchester.
Okay, yeah.
So like, bro, my mate's got like, boom, boom, boom. He goes, yeah, bro, we used to go there all the time. I said, what do you mean? He goes, yeah, bro, what do you think? Like, we used to go there, like, just chill out and just on a random weekend all the time. Like top rooms, you know what I mean? So that's the level he was at. So, but anyway, so he phoned me up on this, bro, I want to open a supplement shop. I said, yeah, bro, whatever you need. Like, I got the links. He's got the link as well, but look, boom, boom, boom. Then he phoned me a couple of days ago. I was like, what do you think about opening that power? I said, bro, you're my mate. If I can't support you as a mate, then what can I do? However, the main thing is like, he's took the name, he's my friend. So like you say to me, look, bro, I want to do something. I want to do it with you. So it's one of those things. He's took the name on. I said to him, bro, don't take me on as a partner. Because what will happen is, I know a year down the line, we'll fall out. That's what happens. Do you see what I mean? I know. I said, bro, don't take me. You need help. Listen, I'm here as a friend. Don't take me on as a partner. I have no love for money. So I don't need the money, bro. What am I going to do? I'm in London, bro. Do you know what I mean? So a year down the line, when I said to you, bro, give me 50%, you're going to think, hang on a minute. He's not going to come down once. Do you know what I mean? What am I going to give him money for? We're going to fall out.
So how do you protect your brand?
Again, it comes to trust. So that's the reality. So I know him on a personal. I know what his ethos is. We have a chat every single day on the way home from work. So, okay, do this. And I know he's building up something like I can be proud of too. That's the way it's trust.
How do you just like, is it basically you're driving a nice Lamborghini and you've just given your keys to somebody else and go, you can drive it too? Absolutely.
That's the reality of it. That's what it is.
So how do you manage your risk?
The short answer is I don't, bro. It's a matter of trust.
Do you believe in gut and intuition?
Absolutely. It's a matter of I've known him for a time and he tells me everything and we use the same people to buy stuff and we have the same vision and he runs things by me, I run things by him. He's a friend before anything. Do you see what I mean? He's a friend before anything. And that's what it is. It's literally me trying to bring my like, if I can't bring people around me, what's the point? I don't want to be the only one sitting at the table eating steak, bro. If no one else, do you know what I mean? What's the point?
Does it make you feel guilty?
Nah, it doesn't make me feel guilty. However,
that you've made it out, and then all your friends.
I haven't really made it out, bro. Bro, like, listen, some of the people I've worked with, like, for example, one of my mates, Ricky. Remember that when I went to when he saw me on my mate's private jet.
Yes,
bro,
yes.
like sick, bro.
I was like, we need to do a podcast on a private jet, bro.
Like, listen, he's like, bro, like, we used to go to the same gym, bro. He started as working in Carphone Warehouse in sales, bro. Now he's got 5 franchises of Carphone Warehouse, bro.
Boy.
He's got his own plane, bro. Do you get it?
So what do you think? What makes winners win?
What makes winners win? So, again, bro, going back to speaking to my mate Ricky, because I think he's at a different league, bro. Bro, the main thing is managing stress. If you can't manage stress, you're fine. And I'm not good at managing stress. That's why I keep everything small. I know. That's why I don't have the need to like, oh yeah, I want to buy a lamp. I don't have the need for it. If I get it, amazing. But I don't have the desire for it. So I don't have the desire for that money. Do you know what I mean? I don't have the desire for it because I know the flip side to it, I have to wake up in the morning and stress about things. I don't like the stress, bro. I don't like stress. Someone steps on my foot, say, oh, bro, sorry, bro. My foot must have been on the way. I want to fight with you. I want to fight with you, bro.
But there's too many he-men out there, you know?
But it's not even that, bro. It's like, why am I stressing myself out for? Do you know what I mean? Why am I stressing myself out?
That's a good topic, that one. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people hold on to grudges.
Oh, absolutely, bro.
Hold on to, he said that to me, he treated me that way.
We all do it.
You
We
know?
all do it. We all do it. That's the reality of it. We all do it. There's loads of people out there. I could just phone them. I said, bro, listen, anything. But we don't do it. Do you know what I mean? As men, we don't do it because we're trying to hold on to grudges.
You give a lot to charity. That's something you don't promote on and say.
I try my best, bro. I think it's one of those things. I've been in a very, very fortunate life.
Yeah.
And I wake up every morning, even if I still have a 0 penny and £0 tomorrow. I think God's given me such a, bro. Like I said, going back to it, bro. I'm not by no means a rich person, but I have a lot more than I desired for. Does that make sense? I have a lot more than I desired for, and it's. The biggest thing is like I said to you, I'm a Muslim. So biggest thing is, bro, what do you do with the money? We have to be, the money is not ours. The money we get isn't our money. So what did you do with the money that I gave you responsibility for? Do you know what I mean? And essentially, should be doing a lot more. And that's a big thing. It scares me, bro, because the money we get is, you have to be answerable. It's like a parent giving a child £10. Like, what did you do with the money? Do you know what I mean? Oh, I spunked it. I bought this. Your dad's gonna go mad. Like, what do you mean you spunked it? Like, that's how I look at it, bro. It's responsibility. Have to do. It's a big thing, and I think the more money you get, the more scary it is. That's why I have no love for money, because I know, bro, the money is answerable. I'm spending it on going out, spending it on holidays, bro. Like, there's people out here not eating, man. Like, they've got nothing.
What charities are you pouring into currently?
Bro, there is no charities and such. One day, my biggest wish is I want to create a business. So one of my wishes is I want to create a business by itself. I want to open a charity myself, but I want a business that generates its own income. So I want to open like a cafe, like a restaurant that generates its own income to do whatever good there is. So there is no charity, bro. Like, if you come up to me and say, bro, like, listen, I'm suffering. Like, I'm not saying you will, but I'm just saying, bro, like, help me out. I'll help you out. Do you see what I mean? For me, it doesn't matter. So if you're trying to do something good, trying to do good in the world.
What do you think what's happening in the Middle East right now?
Oh, it's awful, but I think this is a situation. It's a topic far beyond our understanding. But obviously, as you can appreciate, it's I'm a very, very, like you've seen my Instagram. I'm very, very pro-Palestinian, and it's politics. It's political, massively political, and the people are involved, and that is the main thing. The people are suffering, and it's terrible. You know, it's one of those things I probably just don't want to talk about, because, yeah, it's you know, I think you know from my social media about how I feel about it, but it's not something that, to be fair, I don't even want to talk about. I think we're gonna go down a rabbit hole. If honest.
Yeah, well, I'm getting there is someone coming on, you know, soon, who's going to be speaking about it, and he's actually he wants to give the view on the other side.
Okay.
And I was very confused, because all I've seen is, you know, Palestine, poor children, people dying. Like, breaks your heart seeing that, and it just makes you feel sometimes even guilty eating, because you're like, why are people suffering in this day and age? And he was just telling me a different side, that there's underground tunnels on the other side, how they bomb, how, you know, Israel, like, what person gives you a warning that we're going to bomb this place at this time, like, so clear it out. About Palestine's giving babies over with bombs on them, like, what humanity does that, like. And it was the first time I heard somebody speak from a different voice, and it seemed like he had all these other points, and I was just a bit shocked. So I'm like,
listen, Hitler had a point. To put it precisely, when Hitler was in power, the whole of Germany supported him. Hitler was an amazing leader for Germany. And if you research that, you'll see it. Hitler was a very liked person. He did it. He was a vegetarian. He loved animals. Just to put a flip side to it. Do you see what I mean? Nigel Farage, as we know it. Do you see what I mean? Some of the points he says, I'm like, wow, bloody hell, you know what? I agree with Nigel Farage. You can't not agree with the man on some valid points, bro. And that's the reality of it.
Wow. So let's go deep diving more into your growing up, bro. More into your growing up. Tell me what childhood was like
Growing
for
up,
you.
bro, like when I'm the youngest of four. Growing up, we were quite, by the time I had grown up, my dad had struggled, but by the time I was born up, we were in a very good position. My dad was an international businessman. He used to have 7 factories. So I don't know if so. I always tell people this. So legally, when you have a passport, when you have a valid passport, you have to carry it all the time. So what it means, obviously, when you go abroad, your passport gets stamped internationally. So what happens after a certain amount of times, you can imagine your stamps run out. You can't double stamp a page because then people will know where you've been, etc. But legally, you have to carry those passports with you any given time, so immigration know where you've been. Just giving you a background, so at one given time, he had 4 passports stamped together. So that's how much he used to travel for business. So he was a very well-to-do businessman by the time I'd grown up. We came to London when I was 11 years old. So I was actually born in Bangladesh.
Really?
Yeah, I was born there. So we came here when I was 11 years old. Again, bro, I went to a private school. All 4 of us did.
Oh, wow. Okay.
My brother, my younger sister who's older than me, and my brother went to Chigwell School. I'm sure you know it. He stayed in a boarding school. My sister was at Forest School. My elder sister was 18 by the time we come here. She went to a private college. So we had a good, but like, don't get me wrong, it was very, very strict. Very, very strict upbringing. Very strict. Like, very strict, as you can imagine, because my dad's like, okay, cool. Like, and my dad has businesses, so he used to be month here, month there, month here, month there, month there, month here. So it's one of those things it was a very strict upbringing. We wasn't poor by any means, but it was a very, very strict. We never had, he never wanted to give us much just to teach us the harsh realities of life.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were not born in the UK.
Yeah. I wasn't born here. I only got my passport 8 years ago, bro.
You're joking.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And then, do you think private school teaches you a different mindset?
Massively, bro. It's not about the education. Forget the education. It's the social circles you have, the mentality you surround yourself, and that makes a massive, massive, massive difference. Massive difference. Even in university levels, it's not what you learn, bro. You don't really learn much in university. But you know what? I truly believe it. And it's not the same from, look at Alan Sugar, for example. Do you know what I mean? He had no education. Look where he is. So there are anomalies. However, I do believe in a general consensus, a general population, once you study to a high, it sets you up in a different mindset.
Is your dad proud of you?
God knows, bro. Hopefully.
Because, what did you study in uni?
Economics. Business economics.
How did that go?
Yeah, it was okay, bro. It's not something I studied. Then I enrolled to be in the chartered accountant, ACCA.
Okay.
I did about a year and a half of that. And one day, it was one day, bro. I didn't even tell my mum and dad. One day I thought, because by that time, my dad was coming and going, and he was like, my dad's nearly 80 now, so you can imagine he wasn't that young. Then my mum, I was the youngest of 4, so by that time I was 24, so she started going back home to as well. She was there 6-7 months out of the year. And one day I woke up and fuck, I don't know if I can swear or not, but I literally thought, fuck this, I can't do it. Stop going. I paid up for the fees and everything for the year. Stop going.
So what did you do instead?
Bro, I was doing security. So I enjoyed the security. I really I enjoyed it. It was fun, you know? It was dynamic. I like people. I like talking to people. I can't sit behind a desk.
Yeah.
Did my head in, bro. Just did my head in. I couldn't do it.
How about people who you met on your journey, finding the right partner, etc.?
Oh, bloody hell. That's another one. So I was married when I was, how old was I? 26, 7? I can't remember now, bro. Yeah, I was married for 2 years.
Where did you meet her?
Through a friend of mine. Yeah. So this was 12 years ago, don't forget. So the Instagram and online dating wasn't really thrived there. So it was just through friends, you know?
Okay. Yeah. So a friend just introduced you?
Friend just introduced us,
You got on well?
Yeah, we got on well. Got married very quickly because I thought, okay, cool.
What's quickly?
About a year.
Wow, that was really quick.
Yeah.
Did you want to take more time? Was you educated in it? Was you similar backgrounds?
No, we wasn't similar backgrounds, bro. So it was. She was in English. Well, her parents were actually Australian.
Okay.
Yeah, but she was born blah blah. So she's like probably blonde hair, blue eyes. It was one of those things. Bro, it's mad.
Did you go for the looks?
Bro, it's mad story. Bro, we got married in the registry office. No one knew. My parents didn't know her parents.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was mad.
What would happen if they did? No.
Obviously, it was a no situation. Her dad was as you know, I'm Muslim. Her dad's a pastor in a church.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's mad, bro. It's mad. Like, going back to it, it's like, you look at that part of my life, it's like, bro, what the fuck did I do? It's mad, bro. Like, it's mad. Even when I talk about it, I'm like, bro, that was mad.
Okay.
That was mad, yeah.
So, but what was you thinking when you were saying I'm going to spend the rest of my life with her? Like,
knows,
was it looks, personality,
bro,
what?
God knows, bro. God knows what I was thinking. You know what? He's one of those things, bro. I can't even tell you, bro. This is one of those situations in life where, because I was living on my own as well, because I said to you, my parents are not here. You know, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. It's different now. Now, my life, where I view my life, is completely different to where I viewed my life then, bro. I wasn't even working, didn't even have much money back then, so I didn't know what I was thinking, bro. Like, honestly, I didn't.
When do you think people should be thinking about marriage?
God knows, bro.
Do you got to know yourself completely? What do you think of young marriage, like getting married at 20 as opposed to 30 or 40?
I'm probably the worst person to talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, like, I have no idea in that sense. Do you see what I mean? I have no idea in that sense. Like, I don't want to put, like, I'm a big believer in marriage. I don't want to put anyone down. I mean, nowadays we have a lot of options. And we all guilty of it, bro. Of course we are. We have a lot of options. People would just jump out before they try and fix anything. I've been in relationships. I've been with Ruta for 3 years now. And, I've had previous relationships. And we all, like, there's no right or wrong answer, in my opinion.
Ruta's lovely, by the way.
Yeah.
She's a woman who I see that will add and grow to your vision. Do you know what I mean?
She's a very hardworking woman. And that's what it is. She's a very hardworking woman, and respect that. And that's a key thing. She's a hardworking. Don't get me wrong, she's aggro like most women are. But she's a very hardworking woman. So you have to respect that. She'll bang out, do it. She's feisty. I'm a calm person, and she knows that. If I wasn't a calm person, we wouldn't be together. I laugh things off. But she's like, I'm fiery. But I laugh things off. But I don't mind, you know what I mean? I don't mind. I laugh things off, bro. Like, I'm easy like that. I don't have a temper problem or anything like that. I like what I like. She knows that. So if I don't like something, like, she knows, don't do it. Do you know what I mean? Don't do it. But she's very respectful in a lot of things, especially my culture, religion, etc. She's very, very respectful. She fasts with me during Ramadan. She only eats halal meat. She's very respectful. So those things, bro, like being a bit feisty, being a bit rude, cheeky sometimes, I let her get away with it.
You think that's important in a relationship? You know what your values are, and then you compromise on the rest.
Yeah, massively, bro.
Nobody wants to compromise nowadays.
No one wants to compromise.
No, it's me, myself. I'm wearing this. I'm posting that picture. You got to be happy. You're the lucky one.
Yeah, 100%. You're right.
And the guys are just going, yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll be that guy, you know, like around holding your handbag. But is that the right way? Is that longevity there?
Nah, there's no. Look, if you don't compromise, bro, like, you have to compromise. And I think me and Ruta understand it a lot better. We're a little bit older. So I think Ruta understand that. And I understand. She says, oh, no, yeah, you try and dictate. But she knows, listen, she knows I'll bend over backwards for her. Do you see? But certain things in my life, certain aspects there's no compromise on it. There's certain things that she knows, and she respects that fully, and she understands it, and she works around it.
Also, being part of that private network, do you still have some of them friends in your network that, you know, you can lean on? Because,
bro, I've built up being in the industry I am, bro. And again, like I said to you, I have friends from a completely different echelon of the world. So I have made a massive network of people. Don't get me, everyone likes to be fit, bro. Like, look at yourself, right? You do what you do. But I've made plenty of times I've tapped you up for information about houses, right, this and the other. But the only reason you talk to me is because you know you want to be in fitness. So you'd be like, yeah, I enjoy talking to Fab because we have a mutual love for fitness. Do you get it? So, bro, imagine you times 100. So I know a lot of people from different industry. However, they're like, yeah, I like Fab because he's into fitness. He will advise me on fitness. So, you know, when you have a mutual, at this age, bro, you have to have a mutual. Like, those days are gone where me and my mates are just having a laugh. Do you know what I mean? Those days are gone. You need to respect someone to be their friend. True or not?
Yes.
You need to respect someone. So unless they're bringing something to, and this is the harsh reality, unless they bring something to the table, you don't really respect them. And that's the reality. And people know I bring that fitness is a luxury market. Do you know what I mean? So this they know they can rely on anything to phone me up, say boom, 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 bro, this is this. I'd be like, yeah, I'm there. So, and that's why I have so many friends from so many different industries, bro. Like different, bro. Like I don't want to just expose too much. Do you know what I mean? Just some people don't like exposing it.
Have you had to leave people behind?
Have I?
Had to leave people behind.
Absolutely.
I recently went to a retreat in Albania,
Yeah.
and we were having dinner, and someone was talking a little bit about business or their essay, service accommodation, HMO, a few different topics. And at the end of this 3-day trip, they were like, "Oh my God, let's set up a group. Like, this is amazing because." Like an entrepreneur, we're always thinking business. We're always thinking, oh, "I've got an idea. Let me share that. What do you think of this?" But it was quite niche that everyone was like, "I'm just so glad to come on this trip to meet so many like-minded people because it's almost like we're a different breed." And every single one had a conversation of saying, "Oh, I sit with my friends and they're like, 'Shut up, man. Stop talking about business. Like, it's always about money with you or this.'" And it's just like, I feel so lonely. It's a very lonely journey. There's no one to talk to.
Nah, 100%, bro. I've had to, few friends of mine, I've had to sort of, it's sad, bro. It's sad, and I'm sad saying it, bro. So, but I just have to move away from certain people, bro. You have to. For your own inner peace, you have to.
Sometimes it's hard.
Very hard. It's sad, bro. That's what it is. It's not even hard, bro. It's hard. It's sad.
You want to bring people with you on your journey. You want to show them how you've done it or give them an idea, but they just won't change their mindset. They're like,
bro.
No.
Like I was going back to it, bro, talking about earlier, my mate Liam, for example, we just became friends and like, you know, I thrive on it. Like, you know, cool, I can share this with my mate. Going back to it, bro, like you were saying, and this is what you're reasoning about branding, this, that, and that. Bro, you want to share it. You want to share it because you're like, and I'm not that sort of person, bro. Any links, like whenever I post something on my Instagram, I have a lot of links for different things. Bro, I give it to you. I'm not that sort of person. We're like, no, I don't want to tell them because they might have the same thing. Bro, I give it to you. No problem, because I want you to do well as well. Because then you'll remember me. And one thing I truly believe, right? I believe every dog will have his day. So one day I will fall to the bottom. And that day, I hope the good I've done will come back to me. I can phone someone and say, "Bro, listen, I need some help." And they'll remember the time where I didn't have to help them. They're like, I helped them.
It seems like you have a mindset of you fear tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
But a lot of people don't care.
Yeah. I don't care in that certain... I don't care. When I say fear tomorrow, bro, I've done so many stupid things, bro. So many stupid things. I don't care in the aspect of money, but I want to be prepared for that fall. I don't want to be prepared in terms of money. I want to be prepared, okay, if I'm falling, I expect to fall. That's the thing. You know, if I'm falling, I expect it. It's just when it's going to come. However, I want to create a net for me that when I fall, someone will catch me. Happy to come back to the top. But I don't want, like, I know how to come back to the top. I know how, not that I'm at the top, I know how to come back a lot quicker now. I can be back in a year. Do you know what I mean? So I want to create that network. I have accepted in my mind and I'm expecting to fall. However, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about when I fall, it's not if, when I fall, okay, I need to come back to the top. How quickly can I come back to the top? Like, if I hope I can bring, like, it won't be 5 years' time. It can be within a year. Do you see what I mean?
The bounce back.
The bounce back. I truly believe everyone will fall. I truly believe that.
That's why you got to fear tomorrow. Create that network.
Create that. Bro, and I'll never forget, this is a long time ago. This is probably about 15 years ago. My mate, he's a very, 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 very high network individual. But when the credit crunch, do you remember years of credit crunch?
2008, yeah.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, you know that for a lot better. Yeah, you know that, bro. He come to one day, right? Bank called in his loan, and this is no joke loan, bro. They said within 48 hours you have to pay it back. Within 40, yeah, and it's no joke amount, bro. I don't want to say too much, obviously. You know what I mean? It's his person, but he was no joke, bro. He was like depressed, bro. Next thing you know, bro, within a year he was back to where he was when he first started. I said, bro, like, how did it happen? Like, back then I didn't really understand all this, but you're talking for the sake of talking. It's like, bro, it's the people around me. I phoned them up. I said, listen, I need this. They said, no problem. The reason they probably said no problem, because they know the situation the other way around, they would do the same thing.
Wow.
So since then, I'm like, bro, like, look at, and I'll never forget that. And I'll be like, look at the people he's got around him. He's one phone, a couple of phone calls, he's back to where he was.
Boom.
And like, bro, if I tell you this, like, I'll tell you after the camera's got a few years and stuff, bro, it's no joke, guy. Do you know what I mean?
So they say your network is your net worth.
Yeah, massively, bro, massively. It's not, that's, bro, that line comes from somewhere. Do you see what I mean? People just made it, you know what I mean? No one's just made it out. There's a reason behind it.
Let's talk a little bit about technology. Let's talk a little bit about social media, because you have a massive presence. I think, you know, everybody knows you on social media. You've got a good large following. You get a lot of views. Like, what's your strategy behind that?
Bro, strategy, I think like most people just trying it. Just try something, do something different, try beyond. I think the main thing is, again, in my field, it's a different of, I think your field is different where you try and teach people how to do it. Rather than in my field, is so much information out there, but you don't really know what to take in. So my information is how to filter that and be honest, where people understand that this was not just ourselves. And that's my biggest thing I try and say to people. I said, bro, like, I don't really care about them. Like, I don't care, do you know what I mean? We're doing okay now. Do you see? We're doing okay. I don't really need that. It's great if you spend 50 quid with me, but I don't really need that 50 quid off you. I'd rather be honest with you. And people who come, like one of the girls who came yesterday, she followed me on Instagram. She came and said, bro, I want an electrolyte and BCAA, right? I said, listen, instead of you spending £45, just take this £25. It's got both inside it. And I'll never forget the things she said, oh, this is why everyone comes to you. Do you see what I mean? So these are the things that make my day and want to go back to me work. Like, I look forward to going back. Like, I look forward to going back to work. I can't take more, like when I go away, bro, I can't take more than 5 days. And my missus knows that as well, bro. I can't take more than 5 days off because I get anxiety. Like, I want to go back.
You miss your business.
Yeah, I want to go back.
So that comes down to like you're doing what you're passionate about.
I think that is the biggest thing. You're doing what you enjoy.
Bro, you walk into your shop, you've got a massage chair, you're chilling, you're watching what you want. Bro, imagine that as a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Obviously, the new shop, I had to change up a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Because a little bit more professional, but enjoyable. Like you saw, bro, like chilling. I got a TV there, big TV. I got a kitchen at the back. I got a massage chair there. Bro, I enjoy it. It's like my home. That's why people like it. You know, people have that homely vibe. You know, you're having a laugh, having a joke. Obviously, the new show, you've had to upper level. You have to upper level too. Do you know what I mean? You have to upper level because obviously...
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, not everyone can come in and just... Okay.
I'm sure my editors will be like... It'll be coming up on the screen right now. Tell me, what do you think of air fryers?
Apparently, I don't know. You know what it is?
And a microwave. It's like a radio wave that can, mess your body up. Like, I'll be overthinking this or what?
Yeah, 100% there must be some truth to it, innit? Because it's artificial heat. However, it just makes my life convenient. And that's the reality. We do things that are convenience.
Obviously, you look at supplements, you can see what it does to the body, what drivers, what it can raise, lower, etc. Your thyroid and that. What's your view on sort of, like, have you heard more and more people are getting cancer?
More and more people are getting cancer. Absolutely. Do I think supplements are to blame for that? No. Do I think genetically modified food is to blame for that? Absolutely.
So you feel that, all of these like pesticides and all these things that are being used on fuel?
100%. 100,000,000%. I believe that.
Because like sometimes I'm eating food that I used to eat before, I'm getting bloated straight away.
Absolutely.
What are we eating?
What are we eating, bro? It's all fake. It's all fake food.
So where do we get our food from?
Oh, grow it yourself. That's the only way.
Do you grow your food?
No.
Are we going to see a power supplement?
Bro, I have to. But at one point, you have to understand, bro, like, listen, you're eating what you're eating. You have to... This ain't good for you. You know it. I know it. Everyone else knows it. Ain't no one in this world who will turn around and say, oh, yeah, no, what I'm eating, I actually truly believe this is good for me. No one will say that.
Do you go for the battery chicken over there, or do you go for the free range one that looks bigger and it's 20 quid?
Bro, you know what it is? My chicken comes from the butcher next door. I don't think it's a halal butchers. Obviously, I'm limited, but I don't think it's free range, bro. It must be battery chicken. That's the reality of it. I don't really look. So the answer to your question is, I don't really look, and I don't really care. So as bad as that, I don't really care. Do you see what I mean? I should do, absolutely.
So what does a day in your life look like in terms of eating?
Wake up in the morning, one slice of sourdough bread, butter, organic butter, jam. Take that.
Sourdough bread?
Sourdough bread, yeah.
You're quite specific.
So yeah, because that again, it has the lowest amount of ingredients when you look at the back. I'll send you the link for it afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the lowest amount of ingredients in there. But anyway, going back to it, I go take a pre-workout, go to the gym, finish my training, have a protein shake, mix with some collagen in there because I'm getting a bit older, make my skin look better.
Do these collagen things work?
Collagen works, bro. Collagen,
what is it?
Collagen is comes from there's 3 different types of collagen, bros. But collagen comes from skin, bones. So some of them help your skin, some of them help your bones. But it really does work. If you take it on a regular basis, it does work. It's one of those ingredients that does work if you take it for a long time. Anyway, going back to it, bro. Collagen, protein shake, mix it together, drink it, go to work. I'll have rice, chicken, veg. Again, rice, chicken, veg. I prepare it at work, cook it. Later on, I'll have some pistachio nuts. I don't eat peanuts. Peanuts, peasant food. It's got a lot of bacteria in it.
Really?
Yeah, peanuts, bro. I'll send you the link about it afterwards. Peanuts. Anyway, then I'll go home. I will have a Greek yogurt, put some berries, half a scoop of protein shake, mix it up, eat it. Now, because I'm dieting down a little bit, my food is very bland. I do make protein ice cream. I was telling you about it outside. Protein ice cream. I'm gonna do a video on how to make protein ice cream. It's actually really, really nice. So I have that one today.
Wow. And so how many calories does that amount to?
Calories, I don't really count it, bro, if I'm honest. Probably about 2.5. I count more protein instead. Because again, bro, I'm not competing anymore. So it's calorie counting is just so boring, bro. So I just try and hit about 200 grams of protein a day. So that's my main aim.
Is competing healthy?
No.
Why do you think so many people compete?
Why do people compete? Because they want to feel like they've achieved something. They want to feel like they're part of it. They want to have a goal for training so hard. And I truly believe people train hard because of their mental health. If they have to take off gym, I feel like on the edge. I'm a busy person. It's not like I'm sitting at home doing nothing. Do you know what I mean? However, like it's at 2 hours, I'm not going to the gym. I feel like I'm missing something. And I truly believe that they compete because they want to have a feel of they have a sense of achievement, and it keeps their mind occupied.
Do you feel that a lot of people like go into weight training because they've been bullied or pushed down?
I believe they have some sort of trauma. Some sort of trauma. Different people, different things. Mm-hmm. Like when I split up my ex-wife, I was in the middle of a prep. Really and truly helped me a lot. It's only 3 months after when I finished competing, it really hit me one day. And I still remember, I was like, wow, what just happened? But 3 months before I was prepping dieting, I didn't think about it. I was like, well, good riddance, I'll get another one.
Then the car crash happens when nothing else is happening. You think, where's the support system?
100%, bro. One day you wake up thinking, shit, what am I doing with my life?
It starts spinning.
Yeah.
You know what? Like I used to get bullied at school for being fat boy as well.
Yeah.
And that's where my thing came that I want to go to the gym.
Yeah.
And then that's why I wanted to get on stage.
When I was in school, bro, because I'm quite outspoken, I never used to get bullied in such a thing, but I never used to get that attention from girls. And I think that's where it came from. I was like, why ain't girls looking? After a while, you're like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on here? Do you know what I mean? So that's where it came from. Because I was like quite outspoken. Like, I never got bullied. Like, no one, like I was part of the boys, you know what I mean? No one really bullied me like that. But it was that it was need for attention. So that's the reality.
I want to hear more about your story, bro. You keep like going 100 miles per hour away from it, but you was a security guard.
Yes.
How does that security guard become a protein dealer? Like, what was that journey? What were the steps? What were the thought processes?
What was the thought process? So my thought process has always been work hard. I never liked sitting at home. So whatever it is, you give it to me, I'll do it. Doesn't matter. So I enjoyed security. I was good at it. I was good at talking to people. And my main thing about I'm reliable. Most reliable person. So if you give me a task to do, I'll make sure, rain or shine, it gets done. In the game of security, reliability is the main thing. Unless I'm dead, bro. Like, bro, I've been ill and I've gone to a lot of proper fucks, bro. But I didn't want to let anyone down. My main theory is letting people down. And that is the biggest thing that drives me, letting people down. And so I was good at security. I was good at managing people, talking to people. I set up my own little company at the end of it. I was doing bodyguarding for a bit. Done some Anthony Joshua fights. Looked after, we looked after Lennis. Again, bro, it's because the network of people I have. I wasn't the biggest guy there, but it was a network of people I had. They put me onto the job, blah, blah, blah. I'm not, bro, like, last thing I want to put out there, I was looking up, bro, listen, I wasn't that guy, do you know what I mean? But I know people who are I still have in the field, and they'll probably watch this, do you know what I mean? Like, big like guys who are in the field, bro, they are part of the elite bodyguarding team that looks after boxers, actors, and stuff like that. So they put me on. Do you see what I mean? But anyway, going back to it, and then I was working, bro. I was working hard, bro.
What does that mean, working? Like, everybody works?
Bro, I was working 70-hour weeks, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, it was no joke, bro. And you're working for someone, bro, at £11 an hour. I was working in a private members club in Mayfair Arts Club.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, yeah. So I was working there, bro. It was no joke.
Did you feel that you had to prove anything at that point as well? You're just thinking, look, my dad's paid for my private education. I've gone to private network. I've dropped out of this ACCA course. I'm on £11 an hour being a security guard.
I felt like I had to prove something to my ex. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to show her. Okay. Does that make sense? I'm going to show her. And I've stopped feeling like that only in the last couple of years. I'm only feeling like that the last couple of years. Like, you know what? She must have driven past. She must definitely. You know, that's the reality. You know, I don't want to put too much because it's not disrespectful to people, but I've only stopped like, okay, cool. Like, I think I've proven a point to her to say. Do you see what I mean?
Just sometimes that pain or that situation motivates you because you're
massively, bro.
You're like, I want to make sure she sees me one day. I let go of him, or you know, that sort of thing. Like, you know, that you just feel relieved. But do you still find that drive once like you've achieved that level of yeah, I've proved it, or all right, cool, I need to stop proving it now. I'm over this now, sort of thing. Do you think getting rid of that why is dangerous as well in terms of hindering you?
Then you find a new why. Do you understand? Then you find a new why. And that's what it is. Then you find a new one. You want to make the people I want to make Rita happy. I want to make the people around me happy. I want to make my mum happy. I want to make my dad happy. Like I said to them, my main thing, I'm a people pleaser. I'm not that person who can tell, fuck them, fuck everyone. I'm a people pleaser, bro. Like if my mum and dad will phone me, it's not that they will. If you phone me and say, give me 100 grand, I know that I have 100 grand, but if I had it, I'd give it to them without question asked, and they know it. They know it.
It's weird because we met this sales trainer. He's a world-renowned. We met him in Albania, and he'd done this presentation. And really good fitness guy. Been on Men's Magazine and stuff. And he trained Bell Forecast, his team, or something like that. It was proper big guy, like the one who made the quote in The Wolf of Wall Street. You know, sell me this pen. Like he was behind that sort of whole thought process in terms of sales. And the first thing he said to us, actually, he goes, everybody stand up. So we stood up and he goes, there you go. Like people like to be led. Like, you know, the way he was just a mastermind behind the whole thing. And then he started speaking to us about his £2 million house in Dubai and how he's built this, how he's built an online agency, you know, subscribe to him, etc. But he actually told us this story that, you know, his mum got heavily abused, and you know, his father used to batter her and beat her, and then when she separated from him, she went into another domestic relationship, and it made him so angry, and that pain helped him his whole life. Now, even today, I think he's about 33, 34, he said to us that really he should go therapy for some of that sort of stuff, and he goes, I'm actually scared to go therapy because that's my why that really drives me to say I want to protect, provide for my mum, give her a life she didn't have, and all these sort of things. But if I get therapy to say, all right, it wasn't your fault, these things happen, she was maybe addicted to, you know, someone who's being violent, and maybe you sometimes get like attracted to that, and you ultimately doing it again, you know what I mean? So he felt that you know, he said at some point he might get sort of therapy, but at this stage he doesn't feel maybe comfortable because he feels my why might go. That's never ever appealed to you?
But without being disrespectful to anyone, obviously, I hope this gentleman don't see it. But I think a lot of people just give it the blag to tell a story. That might have happened to his real life, don't get me wrong, but that ain't the reason why it's continuing, bro. He's made it, bro. He's got £2 million. What's he got to prove? Do you get it? So sometimes I think it's just a blag. I truly believe that. I don't listen to like motivational speak, bro. I don't listen to it. Do you know what I mean? They're trying to sell you something, and that's the reality. You know better than anyone, bro. They're trying to sell you something. Yeah, and that is the reality of it. So half the time I don't listen to it. Like if I don't find something interesting, I won't listen to it. Bro, everyone's got trauma, bro. I can tell you loads of trauma. I haven't told you half the stuff. The reason being because I don't really like talking about it.
Please.
Nah, bro, it's not that, bro. It's just everyone's got a story, bro. You got 20 million stories.
Yeah.
True or not? If I try, bro, everyone's got a story. Every single person, and other people have a lot worse stories than us. Everyone has a reason, bro. You just want to do well. If you want to do well, go do it. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has a reason to drive. Some people will do it. Some people will be like, no, I can't bother, it's too long. Some people will say, yeah, I'll do it. Everyone's got a story, and some people just like to do well. My thing is, I enjoy doing something. I'm good at it, so I carried on. Your thing was, boom, boom, boom. You're good at something. You carried on. And that's the reality of it. And people want to sugarcoat it up a little bit. So, oh, yeah, this is why. This is it. Bro, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, do it. No, going back to it, no one cares. Because you have been living in a £2 million house. I'm still living in a council flat. You know what I mean? You're driving a Lamborghini. I'm still driving a Fiat 500. Do you see what I mean? How does your life don't equate to my life? You do what you're doing. I'll think about it for a second. Oh, wow, yeah, one day I can achieve that. Then you forget about it. Then you go back to your life. A lot of the times I don't listen to motivation. I don't never read motivational books. Never, bro. Never. I avoid it like the plague.
So what's your morning routine when you get up and you're just like, so what if that you're waking up in the morning like, I don't want to do this today? Like, what gets you out of bed?
But I don't feel like that. Sometimes, some very, very rare occasions I do, but it's responsibility. That's what gets me out of the bed. Responsibility. I don't like letting people down.
Where does that come from?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
But that's a loyalty, you know.
Yeah, I think massively. I think
that loyalty comes from somewhere.
Yeah, massively. My like I said, the way I don't like letting people down. Do you see what I mean? And that is why my why comes from. I think now.
Why don't you like letting people down?
I don't know. I can't say no to people. That's a massive thing. My missus will tell you that. I don't like saying no to her. She cusses me all the time, bro. Like, I don't like to say no to her. Even like Isabel. So we got a daughter. She's 10 years old. Bro, it must have been last year. Her mates moved away, but 2.5 hours away. And I said to her, she asked me last year, and I said, yeah, I'll take you. But it's a birthday this weekend. She told me about it last year. I'm like, 2.5. Bro, that's my whole Saturday gone. Saturday's a busy day for me. I'm like, oh, man. But I could, she's 10. Do you know what I mean? Well, she ain't going to remember it after Sunday. She'll be upset about it one day, forget. But I can't, she's 10. I can't let her down. So I'm like, oh, mate. But I don't like letting her down. Do you see what I mean? Because I know I've said it. And I couldn't even say no about a year ago. Because I could have essentially said no a year ago. But she asked me, so I didn't want to say no to her.
Has somebody let you down?
I mean, I think people let you down all the time. It's not one of those things where you say, oh, yeah, I think it's one of those things you're born with it. It's one of those things I think you're born with it.
I don't think you're born with anything. I mean, yes, there are some traits, but I think there could be some sort of trauma that comes from if somebody's let you down, you're like, I never want to be that guy.
Yeah, maybe, bro. God knows. I think it comes to your personality as well. I think only God knows the answer to that, bro. Maybe I have to let me down. Maybe I've got some hidden trauma. Only God will know, bro. I can't tell you that.
What's your relationship with your father like?
What's my relationship? Respectful. He was a strict dad, very strict dad. Very strict dad. It's one of those things you respect. Whatever if you ask for something, you never say no. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what it's like in Asian culture.
Old school, man.
Old school, bro.
Old school. They can't show emotion.
Nah.
But you were the youngest, right?
I was the youngest. Yeah.
Didn't you get a little bit more baby than everybody else?
Nah. My mum did. My mum did, not my dad. Yeah, my mum did, not my dad.
So tell me, how do you open a shop?
How do you open a shop? Okay.
How do you even like you're walking down the high street and you see this shop? How do you get access to that shop, bro?
How do you open a shop? Okay, number one, obviously, listen, you know better than me how to get access to a shop, so I'll leave that part to you. But how do you open a shop? What goes behind it? Okay, so I understand the business, so I understand there has to be gym, like where my shop is. Parking is bad. However, there's in a square mile, there's about 6 gyms. But parking is a big issue, so I've had to compromise between parking and having a vicinity of gym. So I know the area is fitness-related area. As a rule of thumb, high network areas, if that makes sense. Higher, what's the best way to put it? People who are more affluent. Areas? Yeah, high value area. People who are more affluent don't really go to supplement shops and buy supplements. So you have to open in not a low income area, like a mid income area. So if I open this in a high network, net worth area, it wouldn't work.
So you're not going Mayfair?
No, you can't go. You can go Mayfair. Don't forget, Mayfair is not residential and such. People come shop, etc. But if I was to open, I don't know, like say Mill Hill, the area. People have done it before. So I've done a little bit of research on it and why it doesn't work. And it makes sense. People have done the same mistake. People think, okay, bro, like people are here, we've got money, they'll spend. They don't want to batter an eyelid. But they don't want it because it's not their lifestyle. But they're too busy making money. Do you get it? So gym is tertiary, not even secondary. That's tertiary. They don't really care about gym. They just go to healthier, talk to my men. They don't really love being big. They don't really buy supplements. But anyway, so yeah, around gyms, then you're quite a puppy, as you know. You can explain to them a lot more better than I can. Have a link with distributors. Google them, find them. If you find a shop, phone me. I'll give you all my links. Open a shop. Understand why you're opening a shop. Like, don't just open a shop for the sake of opening a shop. Be passionate. Understand the products, why it works. Like, I loved going gym. I was into bodybuilding. Did I know a lot about supplements? I knew enough. Did I know a lot? Absolutely not. But my knowledge is maybe 600% more now to the day I started.
How do you educate yourself?
Trial and error. You have to do it yourself. There is no book you can read. You literally have to use every supplement. Like, bro, I don't want to talk about anabolics, but I've taken anabolics, all the anabolics there is. I learned from trial and error. I do my blood tests. It's not something I promote, but I'm honest. I'm genuine. People ask me, I tell them.
Because with bodybuilding, it goes hand in hand with
Massively,
steroids.
bro, massively.
You know, because there's a ceiling that body can
Yeah,
generate and do, and you're competing against other people.
Apparently, they say nine out of 10 avid gym goers, like avid gym goers, what regular gym goers, not like not 10 people who come into their gym. No, 9 out of 10 avid bodybuilders apparently use or have used anabolics.
Is there enough education out there about steroids?
Absolutely not, bro. I'll show you my phone, bro. Fucking bro, mad, like mad. And then I polled only last night asking about who's using. I get it all the time, bro, in my shop, bro. Like, it's absolutely mad, absolutely ridiculous, absolutely mad. People don't understand it. People don't know what they're doing. They're putting their health in risk. They feel shit. There's reasons why.
Certain people go to coaches, and some of these coaches don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah, they don't know this.
And they're saying, do this, take that, or let me shoot that up in your bum. You know what I mean? And you just think, wow, like, that person is vulnerable right now.
Very vulnerable.
And you're leading that person like a doctor. Like, it's quite scary.
Very scary, bro.
What are the top 3 steroids that are being used, bro?
Susdeca, like rice chicken, like Sustanon, Anavar, Dynabol. These are the top like 3, I would say. I mean, Testy.
But when you look at people like, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's in his, 70s, 80s now?
God knows how old he is, yeah.
But they've been through cycles and they look okay.
Yeah, of course they've been in cycle, yeah. But don't forget, their course wasn't mad as some people. But then again, bro, the anabolics were a lot easier to get hold, like prescription anabolics were a lot easier to get hold of. Now, most of them are underground labs. So they're not even getting the real deal. It's like food, bro. Back in the 70s, the food was proper. Now it's all genetically modified. Exact same concept.
So steroids are different as well now.
Bro, massively, bro.
They're watered down.
Bro,
different.
It's definitely, bro. It's not like even when I first started when I was 22 to 23, I can't remember, but it was completely different to what it is now. Completely different.
What do you think of, you know, is it TRT?
TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. People misunderstand it, but TRT is massive in Europe and America, but people don't really know what TRT is. If you want to do a TRT, there's private health clinics that'll do it. But TRT, people start using bodybuilding doses and call it TRT. Probably makes no sense. Your test level, say if you're an 18-year-old who's got no stress, who's performing at their peak, your test level will be about 29. That's the range, top sat with the NHS. TRT level, you want to be between 29 and 39. At the top of that's the whole point of TRT. If you're doing 1 meal a week, bro, if your gear is proper, you'll be about, depending on how your body absorbs it, you'll be about 70 to 100. If you're doing 2 meals, 120 to 190, depends on how your body absorbs it. Do you get it? So TRT is half a meal, bro. Half a meal every 5 to 7 days.
So when people go on steroids for a long time, do they lose the ability to keep their testosterone high and need to jump on TRT?
Everybody's different, but as a rule of thumb, they need to come off it, let the body reset. It just depends on what they do. Again, this is why blood test is so important.
Is there something that I can take to reverse my age?
Reverse your age.
There's a lot of people out there. There's one guy who's about 50 and he's like running like a 21-year-old and he says he's getting younger and younger.
Oh, it gets younger and younger.
You know,
bro,
he does these oxygen tanks.
Yeah, I mean,
chambers
listen, if you're active in that sense, there's loads of things you can help aid your performance and recovery. Of course, there is. Easy going to get you younger and younger? Of course not. It's like me saying to you, can I make your jumper brand new again? Of course I can't, bro. Do you know what I mean? I can wash it, dry clean it, press it, put fabric softener in it. Yeah, of course. Make it look nicer. Yeah. Absolutely. Perform better. Absolutely. Sleep better, recover better. Do some biohacking.
So, any supplement out there?
There's loads, bro. Any supplement out there. Listen, nothing will be better than organic, raw, natured food. That's the reality. There's supplements like NMN. There's peptides you can take. Is it going to reverse aging? No. Will it help you perform a lot better? Absolutely. That's the reality of it, bro. Like, I'm sure there's anti-aging drugs out there, bro, but it's not going to be for our reach. The higher elite, that 0.001% probably got reaches to that stuff kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? How to live longer. We don't.
What about Botox and that? Do you go into that market at all, or
I don't
know about it?
Funny enough, bro, and they're gonna laugh, bro. One of my very good friends, her sister started doing cosmetic. She's like, Fab, I'm gonna come and do some stuff. I said, yeah, no problem. If I can come down. She does portfolio. like ladies will know, portfolio apparently is glowing injection, and she's put filler in my eyes.
She put filler in your eyes? Really?
That's the way it was, bro.
You're joking.
Because I can't say no. This is my problem. I can't say no to people. So she's calm. She's like, I'm going to do it for you. No problem. But I didn't know how much it was. And everything. Like, for £400 it was in the end. All my treat, bro. I was like, bro, like, I ain't got £400 to spend.
Did you feel a difference?
I don't know. Apparently I did. I don't know. Do I look younger? Yeah, he laughed, so probably said no. But
your skin's glowing though.
Yeah, my skin's glowing.
I give you
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but it's a complete different market to me.
So what's the long-term vision?
Long-term vision is I want to be in a position in 5 years where I have I can give my shop over to someone, they can run it, they can manage it. I want to have a residual income of a certain small amount that I get every month. I want to have kids. I want to take my kids to school, pick them up, etc. Be a full-time dad. That's what I want to do, and have enough income for me to survive on. I want to build a brand. I want to work on the brand, which I'll be passionate about. So I don't have to go 9 to 5. I don't have to go to my work. I'll go when I want. So that's the long-term plan. It's not much, bro. I don't desire for much. Long-term plan is in a Lambo, live in a mansion, bro. It's not that.
You want to open a chicken shop as well, no?
Well, I actually bought into a chicken shop.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So I've actually got part of a chicken shop. Again, bro, going back to it, he's a good friend of mine. So he said, bro, come in. He's a very good businessman in a chicken shop, bro. But once I've come in, because I'm very responsible, so he's like, business doubled, literally doubled. However, he's a friend. Within 6 months, business doubled. Reason why is because he's not bad. He's bad at managing money. Do you get it? But he's a very, very good businessman. Very good. He's a people please, bro. Like, he's the best salesman. One of the best salesmen you ever see. He goes sell anything, bro. So as soon as I've come in, bro, business doubled, bro. Literally doubled.
Wow.
But the thing is, and I'll tell you the whole honest truth about it, and I feel guilty because I didn't do anything apart from put some money in. 6 months later, sorry, it was April being that year. 1 year later, I said, bro, listen, I want to jump out. Give me my money back. I was like, huh? I said, give me my money. Exactly what I invested. Give me my money. I don't want any penny more, penny less. Like, why have I done this? I said, no, bro, it's not that. I've come into a business. Now the business doubled. I haven't physically gone in there done anything. Now, when I say to you 6 months down the line, I'm going to say to you, okay, now on my cut. In your mind, you're going to think, shit, he hasn't even done anything. How is he demanding a cut from me? However, it's rightfully mine. But me and you were going to fall out. He's a very good friend of mine. I'll trust him with anything. So I said, bro, just give me my money back. Let me out. Carry on what you're doing. I don't want anything from you.
But does that make business sense for you?
No, of course not. That's my friend. Do you see what I mean? I'd rather like him be okay, cool.
Can you tell us more about a chicken shop?
I don't know if I go about it, bro. I just like chicken. To be fair, if anyone is interested in opening a chicken shop, let me know. I'll put him in touch with you. He's like me. He'll help anyone. You see what I mean? Chicken shops are getting harder and harder, bro. The profit margin, them 2.99 days of chicken chips are gone. Now you have to you can't work on cheap chicken anymore. People are more interested about food and hygiene. Now you have to provide a quality product. And people will pay a little higher premium for a quality product. That $1.99 piece of chicken that you attract the students, bro, you don't make money from it, number one. How much students you're going to get, you don't make money from it, bro. Don't make money from it.
And how, what about that fried chickens being cooked in that oil? Apparently, I heard that, when I went to Crete last time, we went to a farm and they had chickens running around and we tasted this olive oil and stuff. And he goes, oh, if you fry this in this oil, after 2 times of frying it, that oil's finished. Like, you can't keep frying it.
Absolutely. So that oil in the chicken shop, again, so is he, bro. He don't want to give it. He feeds his kids from that shop. You have to use clean oil, and the oil gets topped up every single day. And like I said to you, if anyone ever wants to, I'm not involved in it, but that's my very, very good friend. If anyone wants to come into the chicken shop, come to the back. No problem. The chicken shop is clean. I go to the back. Anyone wants to come to the back, no problem, come through. No chicken shop will let you do that, bro.
So, I'm somebody who's watching this podcast right now, and I want to get into the fitness industry. I've got that little bit of motivation. I know I've just got my membership. I've been in and out of the gyms, but I know I'm going to be going. What am I focusing on in terms of diet? and supplementation. What's the starter pack?
What's the starter pack? Starter pack. Okay, let's see. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Are you fat, skinny, built? What is it? Tell me.
Average, maybe middle age, and the gut's starting to poke out a little bit. I'm like, no, I need to take this a bit more seriously.
How old are you? Tell me about your lifestyle.
I'm 30. I work in a 9 to 5. You know, doing it, but you know, I've got a little bit of time before work or on my lunch break, or potentially I can make a little class right after work.
What do you do when you say 9 to 5? Are you estate agent?
Either a estate agent, working in a bank behind a desk, or a desk job. Really.
Got kids?
Yeah, maybe a couple of kids. Yeah.
How many is a couple? How old are they?
Maybe two kids, maybe a 3-year-old or 2-year-old, or maybe just one kid, maybe.
If you can't say maybe, because what it is, I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm trying to get you to change your lifestyle. So give me a good avatar, and I'll guide you.
Okay, let's say I haven't got kids. Say I haven't got kids.
Married?
No, maybe a girlfriend.
Okay, girlfriend. Maybe a girlfriend. 30 years old. How tall are you? How much do you weigh?
5'8", 5'9", weigh about 80 kg. Yeah, average. Everything's average. Everything
as an average person. Okay, now what you want to do is I would advise you to first go to the gym. If I start telling you going 5 days a week, you're not going to go. So what I'll tell you to do is don't worry about supplements, right? Go to the gym. Do the classes in the lunchtime, because that's your best bet. Do the 45 minutes classes. Find a spinning, like a studio near your work. You will find loads, F45, whatnot. We have a PT studio. We do the same thing. Go do your class. Once you start losing some weight, increase your protein intake to about, let's say, how heavy were you? 80 kilos? 80 kilo. Try and hit about 120, 130 grams of protein a day. What happens is eat 4 times a day. In the morning, have some eggs, have an avocado. If you want a sourdough bread, chuck it in there. Lunchtime, rice, chicken. Medium portion rice, big portion of chicken breast. I'm not going to give you weight because I know you're not going to weigh it. Have some green veg salad with it, etc. Go to your gym workout, go do your gym. After you come back from the gym, have a protein shake if you want. It's probably the easiest option for you, so buy a protein shake from me. Then when you come home afterwards, have a light meal. Again, you can have some fish, have some couscous, quinoa, some sort of veg, nighttime, Greek yogurt, put some berries in there, have that, go to bed. Simplest way to start. Once you start getting more into it, and okay, now you're seeing results, keep it up, boom, then come and see me. Then we can start adding your vitamins and your supplements in.
There's this influencer out there right now, Eddie Abbew, and you heard of him, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, he's a big advocate of fasting.
Fasting, okay. So fasting, it works because you are limiting your body from eating to a certain degree. Obviously, if you're fasting 16 hours a day, you only got 8 hours to eat. That's logic. You're going to eat less. You puts your body digestion system in a rest. But again, bro, fasting isn't like a miracle drug. It's a compound thing to do. You do it because you have less hours to eat. If you eat clean food, it digests a lot, but it digests better. If you want to do fasting, no problem. If you don't want to do fasting, don't do fasting. There's no game changer to it.
To what's right for me? How do I know?
You don't try and error it. Whatever you can stick to. I think the biggest problem is, I still remember when I was helping you with your diet, I think the biggest problem for you was your digestion. And I think you've resolved it. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. You've done a lot of experiment with yourself and you resolved a lot of the issues, correct?
Yeah, me personally, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you, is that you are not alone in this world. Do you see what I mean? But the only way you resolved it is trying and error, correct?
Yes.
Bro, there is no science behind it. You have to try and error it unless you spend shitloads of money on doing exams and tests. A stool exam, like the doctor we used to do the bloods, he does stool exams, so they cost about £800. But again, it's a process. If you don't do it, do it. You have to cut. Again, it's trial and error. Foods that cause inflammation, you have to eat them, take a shit, analyze the stool, boom, boom, boom. That's how you do it. Trial and error. There is no other option, bro. There is no set rule for anybody.
Wow. Well, you've been amazing on this podcast. What's one last piece of advice you'll be giving somebody who's watching this right now?
Train hard, stay strong. No, I'm joking. Last piece of advice, okay? If it comes to supplements, be careful what you take, understand what it takes, understand fundamentals. Remember, everyone is trying to sell you something. Don't buy. I get every single day, I get a phone call. Oh, bro, I've seen this. Is it good? Bro, chances are it's probably an average product you're paying over the top because the influencers have to be paid. So that is the biggest thing in regards to supplement industry. I'll tell you, regards to business, etc. Be honest, be ethical, work hard. Those are three things that I truly believe takes to have a good business and a leadership and trust. Build trust. That is the main thing. I can find anyone on social media, on the internet now. But the thing is, you can't lie anymore. So what happens is when you start lying, people lose trust in you. So be trustworthy. That is the only thing I'll only thing I'll leave you with in terms of starting a business. Be trustful.
Amazing, bro. And if you just let the audience at home know how they follow you.
Follow me, social media, Instagram, at Power Up Supplement. If you want to come see me, 601 Lee Bridge Road, Leighton, E10 6AJ. If you want to call me, probably won't answer, but you can call me 0203 581 5180. That's actually a WhatsApp number as well.
I've never had anybody given their phone number on this channel though. That's a different one. Somebody in America might be watching this, you know?
Yeah, phone me. No, don't phone me. Unless you're buying. I don't post, so you can't even phone me.
Thanks, bro. Today's been absolutely, been amazing. I know your time is, precious, and you've made time for us today. So I hope you really enjoyed that today, guys. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and leave us a comment. Leave Fab a comment. I'll make sure he answers it and we get back to you. But this channel is all about inspiring you, increasing your knowledge, and making you better for tomorrow. So until next time, peace.